They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeezing, leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeezing, leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Tryna catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more. His brain's gone, nigga. It be exciting when I get the strike. And guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fight. We really hit it, nigga. We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hitters, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeezing, leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeezing, leave a nigga bleeding. Hop out and leave them holding like the Bible. AR-15, that's a high-pound rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals. Break that shit down, nigga. AK to anybody kill. Hop out, get the drilling and spilling. 7.62 gon' split 'em. FN, that's for any fuck nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eating bullet for dinner. 5.0, eat 'em up. SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple ops, Draco. I got 'em all, you don't want no. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get this pussy, leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding.
Y'all know what the fuck going on around here, nigga. Y'all nigga keep talking about you want smoke. You can't catch me on social media, my nigga. I'm in the street with it, you dig what I'm saying? Nigga know they gotta kill me or die, nigga. Fuck you mean? Talking about smoke and we still living in the same bitch. No, sir.
What's up, everybody? What's up? Peace and blessings to everybody. Peace and blessings to everybody. Go ahead and get this out the way. Had to come to mom's house real quick to do this. Hold on one second. All right, y'all give me 1 second real quick. I gotta go get rid of this shit real quick. All right, y'all hold on 1 second. All right. All right, see you later. I had to stop by Mom Duke's real quick. Nah, the thing was to eat a bite of it. I ate a bite of it, and I got it back out. I swallowed it. That was the deal. Me and Rick had to eat a piece of pork. I swallowed it. Didn't say it had to stay in my stomach. I had to get that shit back out. I mean, you know, EB, you make a bet, you gotta honor the damn bet. And shout out to my brother EB Sweat in the cash out for the $5 holler. Today is Shabbat anyway. I gotta pray over that anyway. I'd never make a bet like that again with Rick Tams. But y'all give me 1 second. Sorry about that, y'all. I had to gargle real quick, get that taste out. Yeah. Let me holler at everybody. Hold up. Tracker 327, peace and blessings, homie. All things peace and blessings to you, bro. Lee Jackson, my nigga, what it do? Peace and blessings. Ramon Seafood, salute, King, peace and blessings. Shalom to my brother Rod Walker. EB Sweater, salute, King, peace and blessings to you. Desmond Johnson, salute, King, peace and blessings, brother. Nah, it don't come inside my house. So, you know, Mom Dukes don't give a fuck. Mom, she says she eat it from the rooter to the tutor. Shout out to my brother Richie L in the building. Salute, King. $3.23 quick. Salute, King. Peace and blessings to you. Shout out to my nigga B-Dog in the building. Salute. Malik Taylor in the building. Salute, King. Peace and blessings. Shout out to the VPN General, my nigga Alan Sostain in the building. And shout out to my brother Malik in the cash out with the $10 he saved for a shot to wash it down. Hey, I mean, Rick, you know, shit. I don't know where he at. You know me. Anytime I make a bet, I stand on it, whether I want to or not. You know, you got to stand on what you say, because as a man, all you got is go on, pop that thing. Okay. Look at Key trying to get turned up.
I'm so sorry.
Now you turning us up. But you know, as a man, all you got is a word. You can't give a word and then don't do it. Shout out to Big Bob Guns in the building. Salute, King. Peace and blessings. But y'all know she's here today. It's been a long time coming. Yeah, we felt weak without it. Shalom to my brother, Mr. Altruistic in the building. Salute, King. Peace and blessings. But I'm gonna step back for a second because they've heard my voice all week. Who the hell is that in that picture?
It's Cardi B. I've been listening to her album all day. Yo, shout out to Cardi. This is a good album. My goodness. My goodness. Like she did her big one with this. It's a couple songs on here that I'm like, yeah, we getting this cracking. We
She
getting
in
this.
her bag, Key. Did she
Oh,
go
she
in her
went in her
bag?
bag. Oh, she went in her bag. Okay, she took the heels out. She put them heels on and put it on people's necks. All right. I'm like, my God.
Is she messing with Nicki on that one?
Yeah, of course. I think, you know what, for me, they're two distinct artists. That's why I respect, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate both of them. Like
She's not lyrically like Nicki though.
right, no, that's what I was gonna say. Like Nicki gonna give me the wittiness. She's gonna give me, where Cardi is that you turn it on, that's your turn up, that's your,
You
you
want me
need
to tell
all
you what it's like though? It's like Lil Wayne give you that witty, and him and Drake give you that like witty flow, but when you want to get that crunk shit, you put that Young Jeezy in, because the Young Jeezy's gonna get you where you need to get to. You feel me? Young Jeezy's a thug motivator. You feel me? And shout out to my nigga, the VPN General, Alan Sostain, in the Cash App with the $5 holla. Appreciate you, King, for supporting the grind. So it's kind of like that. You get the wordplay from Drake and Wayne, but when you want that street shit, you go to Young Jeezy, huh?
right, yes. Or if you wanna, you know what I'm saying, you wanna listen to a song before you go to the strip club or something. That's what you put
Uncle
on.
Luke. Put that Uncle Luke on.
Yeah, but I like it though. I think that it's a flavor for everyone. Like you know what I'm saying? If you like a pop, you like the pop, rap or something like that. It got you.
Like turkey. I mean, like turtle.
I don't know what that is.
Well, they say each part of a turtle tastes different. You know, some parts of it taste like chicken, some like turkey, some like steak. That's why turtle soup is so, sought after.
Right. Yeah. So well, I like it. Like it has a little bit. You want your ratchet music, everything is just in there. Heartbreak music is. We're not gonna do that, please, y'all. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. Go ahead and
Okay.
hold on.
Rick say, I heard Cardi Nunu stank. BBL too. Buddy who did a video with her said she was on top of the car and had that whole set lit up, smelly anyway. Salute to Carter. And you know what's crazy though, Rick Thames? That I found out about these young niggas, dog. A Kilo Nilla, salute, King. One thing I found out about these young niggas, Rick Thames, they don't even care. That shit can smell like damn tuna fish that's been out for 2 days. Them niggas are still swan diving that bad boy. They don't care. They don't care. I'm like, nigga, this is why I don't pass my blunt or my joint to anybody. Cause they be getting the groceries up out the car. They be getting the groceries out the car, getting the truffle butter, all that shit. Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool off that. Them niggas right there, savage. They ain't 21, but they're savage. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking girl been done got her. Mr. Aldridge, a girl could been done got finished knocking her husband down. No, they don't use no protection and go see that other nigga. That nigga still gonna dive in that bed. Still gonna dive in that motherfucker head first. Like real nigga shit. I'm about to tell you the craziest shit I heard, and this is on my kid's life. Oh, my grandma that passed. Listen. I was at the trap, bro. I was at the trap. This was a while ago. This was before I got married. So in case she listening, I'm just letting you know. This was a while ago. But I took a little jump down. You feel me? I took a little jump down. Took her down. You feel what I'm saying? My homeboy, when I came out the room, he was like, man, I'm trying to go in there and down. And bro, I swear on the Most High. I'm not even supposed to put it on the Most High, but Most High know I'm not lying on this shit. Like, the nigga was high as hell when I came out, though, but he was just like, man. Nah, Kello, I swear I'm not talking about myself, bro, because I don't even do this. My wife would tell you, it took years for me to do this shit. But, like, this nigga was like, man, I want to go and taste her. I was like, bro,
Okay, you know what, Upper? I don't
Hold on
even
one
know
second,
if I
Keith. Let me
just
finish.
hold on. Go
I'm just
ahead.
gonna say, okay. He said, bro, I'm gonna taste it. I said, bro, you know I just dogged that out. He's like, shit, I don't care. And I just looked at him, bro. I looked at him, I was like, bro, you serious? He like, man, I'm trying to go handle that. I say, wow. That's all I could say, like, was wow. Cause you know that's his thing. Like every chick that he been with, they say he gotta do that first. I mean, you know, maybe that's his problem. But I was just like, wow. Like, there's only 2 women in the world that can ever say I've done that to them. You feel what I'm saying? One of them I'm with now, and the other one I was 17 years old, and she messed it up for everybody. But like, bro, I was like, wow.
Okay, well, thank you guys for
Yeah.
joining. Thank you guys for joining us Friday. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all here with us today. Shout out to everybody. I'm so sorry I've been gone, y'all. It's been so crazy. I'm so booked up. It's ridiculous. But I'm having good problems, as I say. I'm having good problems.
They
But I
working
miss
like a Hebrew slave.
but I miss y'all tremendously. I'm working myself like a Hebrew slave. Like I'm getting things tweaked out with my business and everything and expanding. So it's taking a lot of work, a lot of work. But I'm very, very happy to be here. Shout out to Upper, his beautiful wife and family. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to Rod, Jado, 327, Mr. Altruistic, EB Sweat a lot, my boy Rick Timms. How you doing, King? Malik Taylor, as you guys come in, I will definitely salute y'all. I don't have to say who else is Mr. Animalistic. I haven't seen him, but I see my boys that be listening in the background. EB Sweat a lot, Mr. Altruistic. Hey, Ramon. Um, Okay, thank you, Ramon. Thank you guys so much. So let's get this kicked off. Yes, Evie, I've been, my God, my goodness, working, working, working. But of course, I'm dedicating my portion of the show to Cardi B's album and My Drama. I love it. Like it's from start to finish, no skips. Well, I will say a couple of songs is not my real cup of tea, but the other ones, I'm like, yo, we finna go crazy. But what has been going crazy? What has been going crazy is these boxing streets. I know y'all ain't been. Hey, Big Bob, good to see you. Hey, Richie. I know y'all ain't been cutting up like this. I know y'all haven't. Upper echelon.
That
Upper.
motherfucker might bite you back, bro. Huh?
I said, I know y'all ain't been cutting up like this in these boxing streets.
We've
I
been
know
chilling,
y'all.
Keith. We this is the chill we ever been.
I will hope so. I would definitely hope so. Well, let's kick this off with some housekeeping
And we ain't doing
news.
that bullshit.
Okay, well, let's kick this off with some housekeeping news. Speaking of BS, Tim Zoo calls his team BS, basically he has came out and said, since my last fight, I've had time to reflect, and I can feel that fire still burning inside me. To reach the next level, I've decided to restructure my team and bring in some new faces to support me on this next chapter. The best is yet to come. This comes after Tim Zoo has lost 3 of his last 4 fights, ladies and gentlemen. Are we loving it? Are we happy that Tim Zoo? Okay, Rod Walker. All right. Hey, Akilo. Are we happy that Tim Zoo is restructuring his team and saying, you know what, damn it, that fire is still inside of me. I'm coming back. What say y'all? Do y'all like it? Tim Zoo got his upper.
Who you gonna fight? Who you gonna fight?
I mean, okay. Well, so there's a couple people he can fight, right? Upper at 154, right? Right, you guys? So
I know a good fight.
um
What about Tim Zoo versus Sergey Bobachev?
what would they be fighting
I would
for?
love to see Tim Zoo versus
Upper.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. What did you say, Bohachuk?
Tim Tszyu versus Bobachuk.
But why though, best friend?
Why not? You don't think it'd be good?
I mean, but for what? I mean, Bohachuk is coming off of a loss too, which was a very close loss. It wasn't a like. I think Tim Tszyu got, and if his last 4 fights, he got stopped in both of them. Best friend.
Yeah.
You
So
know,
they both need a win. Don't they both need a win?
Yeah, they do. They do. But
And
okay, what about
and
Masvidal?
both of them are at the precipice of their career. Like it's nowhere up to like they either got to shit or get off.
Oh, what about Giovanni Santillan? He is entered at 154. I didn't even see that coming. Never mind. I think Giovanni got to fight. Never mind. Dang.
But this is what I'm saying. He's at the precipice. Like he can't motherfucking like both of them need a big bounce back. Like they're not there yet, but they both need a big bounce back. Like both of them are about to get put into their mediocrity. So both of them need a win. Sergey Bobachuk lost to Virgil Ortiz. He done lost twice to Brandon Adams. Like he's at the precipice right now.
Okay.
They got to see who got the front gate and who got the back gate. But they both gatekeepers. Like my man Desmond Johnson said, they both gatekeepers. But it's who got the front door, who got the back door. And you don't want to be the man getting the back door. That's when Diddy and the baby oil comes out.
Thank you, Upper. Thank you so much.
I'm just saying, you be flying to see Turkey a la shitty.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much, Upper. Lord have mercy. Well, my thoughts are with Tim Tszyu. He's had a rough couple of fights, man. And I'm just praying and hoping that he can bounce back with everything that's going on. He said that he needs a new team. Maybe that's what he needs. You know what? You know a trainer I think Tim Tszyu would do good with, Upper? And chat. Huh?
Bozianis.
Yes, I think Bozianis would do. I think he'd do wonders with Tim Tszyu. What you think? Because Tim Tszyu got that come forward style. You know what I'm saying? Like I think Bozy could do something, or at least what's old boy name? Hello, Miss Moet. Feed them to the young dudes. Desmond, hey Desmond, that's not right.
Hello, fake page, Miss Monette. I think
Tim
that's the page that they said they be acting like they miss Joette or something. I don't know. Something like that.
Wow. Tim needs to rematch Bakram to see if Bakram can knock him down. So you know what? 327. Anyways.
Track want to see him go bye-bye.
I see y'all just don't like boxing. Y'all are being mean. Now, speaking of
don't like boxing. What you told me yesterday, all I could say was damn.
Upper echelon. We're not doing that today. Anyways, speaking of
I was talking about the fight, not the picture.
Thank you, Upper. Next up, on my God.
Oh, okay, my bad then, Miss Moet. I'm sorry about that. The only reason I thought that because that profile was made this month. That's what we was trying to figure out. It was made a couple weeks ago.
Well, speaking of damn, up next on our housekeeping list, people are saying damn to the pay-per-view price for Joseph Parker versus Fabio Wardley that will be on the zone, $60 Upper. Now that's in addition to
ain't nobody buying that bullshit.
Now that is in addition to the $20-something that already cost to get a DAZN subscription. So you're going to be coming out about $90.
Shalom to the queen, Miss Arena. And Key, you shouldn't even have to mention that. You remember that comedian Drewski?
Yes.
Remember how he used that back on that bullshit? Back on that bullshit again. Back on that bullshit. Back on that bullshit again. Man, they won't sell 10 pay-per-views for that shit. The fight is not even damn spectacular. Like, what the fuck?
You don't think that's a good pay-per-view, y'all? Come on, 50 is 59, up a 59.99.
So you gonna pay for it, Key?
Up next on Boxing Talk.
So you don't
Salute.
like boxing now, Key?
I love boxing. I do. I love it.
So are you buying this pay-per-view?
Salute to the beautiful Queen of Reina. There's a lot of time between now and October 25th. So let me see how they sell this, how they promote it. And let's see what that undercard is.
Buy a stick game.
Let's definitely see that. But I just want to put that out there. A lot of fans are upset. They're asking what happened to that. Remember a couple months ago, they announced, Turkey announced that they are done with pay-per-views and they will be having some type of tier pay-per-view or something like that.
Man, they
So
throwing shit against the wall, seeing if it's stick.
So a lot of fans are asking, "Yo, what happened? Like, what are we doing here? What the heck are we doing?"
You know something? It might sell internationally though. But you know something? When they say $65 for a pay-per-view, that's only for us because they're not paying more than 25 pounds in the UK. Arena, don't start snitching. Okay, well, if you do snitch, Arena, just make sure you let them know it wasn't me. It wasn't
Who is
me.
talking about Boo Boo? First of all, hold on. Let's get to that. Hold up.
It wasn't me.
Hold
That's all I
up.
can
Wait a
say.
minute. Hold up, because wait a minute. Upper and chat. Okay. Now Boo Boo did an interview. Period. And he said, why they ducking my boy, Upper? Why my boy been calling out the big dogs? Okay. Why y'all ducking my boy Boo Boo? Why he can't get no fight with y'all?
Hey, she chose violence, Big Bob. She chose violence today.
Because y'all know.
Boom. You heard what she said, Keith. So
Okay, well, y'all already know that Boo Boo is
Big
going
Sis came
to.
in with violence today, Keith.
Yeah, but y'all need to stop because y'all know Boo Boo has been calling everybody out. He is, all right, and they don't want to fight him. Hamza Sherez, why you ain't answer the phone? Why you didn't answer the phone?
Hey, Keith, did you see that meme that they made about Boo Boo?
No, we're not even gonna go there.
No, they even made a song, right? And they
But
had Boo Boo. They had Boo Boo in the Purple Rain outfit, and they was like, "How can you just leave me standing?" And they had David Benavidez hit his ass. They had David Benavidez. And look, when he fell, it was like, "Alone in this world that's so cold." Maybe I'm
really?
just and they had Boo Boo clinching, and it was like, maybe I'm just too demanding. And then look, they had him sprawled out on the floor. Maybe I'm just like my father, too bold. And then they showed a woman hollering in the crowd, right, Key? And it said, maybe I'm just like my mother.
Wow.
And she was sitting there clutching pearls. And look, they showed the girl on Rocky. She's never satisfied.
Whatever. Y'all just haters on Boo Boo. Again, he been calling out everybody, and don't nobody want to fight him because y'all know what's up. Y'all know what's up. Rick, he fell. He slipped and fell. The ring was not a safe place. It was a health hazard. Okay. Thank you guys so much. Haters. You guys are just
Coach Beach, you said Canelo lost. He needs to fight an up and comer, not Benavidez. Why would Canelo have to fight an up and comer? Canelo has a name. Manny Pacquiao can lose 8 or 9 times. He still ain't got to fight an up and comer. He can still come back. You said, why would Benavidez fight Canelo off a loss? It don't make sense. Canelo a bum. Even if he fought Canelo next, it'll still be David Benavidez's biggest fight in his career. No matter just because Canelo lost, Canelo is a Hall of Famer with almost 70 victories, with almost 75 fights under his belt. He can never be a bum. And if David Benavidez would to fight Canelo, it'd be his highest grossing fight, his biggest fight. Probably, I don't even see no fight bigger than David Benavidez in his career with the people that's out there left in the landscape. If he fought Jai Opetaia, if he fought Beterbiev, if he fought Bivol, if he fought motherfucking Usyk, none of them is a bigger name than Canelo. None of them will be a bigger fight than Canelo. So we let our feelings dictate the wrong thing.
Yes. Well,
Do
speaking of, go ahead,
do
Upper.
you think any of them bigger than Canelo, Key, for David Benavidez?
Mm-mm. No.
You talk about why David Benavidez
No,
fighting to get
Canelo's. It's
paid.
not even about that. It's Canelo's fan bases has been with him for years. They not going nowhere. If anything, his next fight is going to be even bigger because people want to see if this is his farewell tour. Everything that's going to happen. But we're going to get there because we have some Canelo news coming up in our main
Let
topic.
me say this last thing, and I'm gonna leave Coach Beast
Okay.
alone. You said if Boo Boo has to do it off a loss, Canelo got to do it off a loss. Boo Boo and Canelo, they have different stock value. You feel what I'm saying? Like, look at it like this: if you fight Canelo, your stock just went up. Edward Berlanga became number one around the world because he got his ass whipped by Canelo. Like, it's not mad funny. Canelo is not my favorite. You talk about it's mad funny how they could protect their favorite. It's called business of boxing, dude. What are you talking about? Boo Boo does
Okay.
not
Come
have
on,
the
come on, come
fan
on,
base.
Upper.
Huh?
I said, come on, up. Thank you, Coach Beast. Thank you. Let's not. We gonna talk Canelo. We'll talk him. But Coach Beast, hold your Canelo thoughts, please. Hey, Thomas Hill. Now, speaking of Turkey, thank you, Rod Walker. Eddie Hearn had an interview on the Ariel Helwani show, and I'm just wondering why people aren't really talking about this. Now, I'm
Because
not
real
sure.
boxing fans don't watch Ariel Hawani.
Okay, yeah. Well,
Shit.
he said working
A
with
nigga with a
Turkey.
name like Ariel? Come on, man.
Thank you,
What
Upper.
you think you a motherfucking Little Mermaid and shit?
Thank you. Thank you,
Ain't that the
Upper.
Little Mermaid name, Key? Ariel?
Yes, it is, Upper.
Yeah, all right. Tell that nigga to pop some fish in his mouth.
Upper echelon. Okay, so as we know, Oscar De La Hoya is on a rampage against Dana White and pretty much that whole camp over there. They've been going at it for the past few months, right? Well, the one that we had questions about was Eddie Hearn because he made that one comment saying that he would tie turkey shoes. And
He
so we were
said
like,
shine him. He said shine him. He ain't said that tie. He said, I shine your shoes, nigga.
okay, so yeah, so meaning that he would do almost anything for Turkey, right?
That was
Well,
code for I give you head if you need it. Shout out to Marquis, big AMC FSG in the building.
hey Marquis. So he did it. He said working with Turkey Al Sheikh is a wild ride. I'm just being straight. He doesn't really allow you to do what you want to do. He does what he wants to do and you follow.
Did
Your
he
advice,
actually?
your your advice mainly falls on deaf ears. He's a very smart guy and there's a method to the madness. I think they're going to clash, but money's money, isn't it? It depends if you're prepared to keep your mouth quiet
Man, Key,
and do as you're told. I am. Are they? That's the difference for me. Eddie Hearn on the relationship between Turkey and Dana White.
you know what, Key?
Upper.
Somebody ain't just trying to just take it. They trying to give it too. And Turkey said, no, 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 no. This right here is kosher meat right here, buddy. He
So
giving
do
them
you,
boys he giving them some
Upper,
kosher.
do you think with the dynamic of Dana White, because we saw him in action over the weekend with the Canelo and Bud Crawford card. And I feel like Dana White has an ego, Turkey Al Sheikh has an ego. I feel like there's gonna be a clash soon, a clash. Because, like, come on now, those are two alpha males right there. I could look at them and tell
Turkey
that
ain't no goddamn alpha male. That
he
nigga
is.
Betas.
I mean, just but they have that optic of it though.
No, he's a fucking he got Napoleon syndrome. He's one of them Napoleon. Those niggas that have Napoleon syndrome, they're not really alpha. They're projecting because they feel so insecure. That nigga is a Napoleon. If you go watch that video when he lost the game of FIFA and he busted the TV, that nigga's a feminine. Well, he has feminine ways. He gets angry. He gets an attitude like a motherfucking. That motherfucker ain't shit alpha about that nigga right there. And Dana White. Hey, Dana White done smacked his wife. So what you think he'd do with Turkey? Shout out to
Okay.
Dana White for providing equality.
Thank you, Upper. Hi, Ashley. Salute to Ashley's Corner.
Shout out to the beautiful Ashley in the building coming out the corner.
I mean, but still, okay. But look, though, with what Eddie is saying, right? Well, what Eddie is saying is basically, with Turkey, it appears that he's describing Turkey as the final boss, the final say so. And he doesn't really, he's not a team player. He's not hardly listening to your ideas, and whatever he chooses to go with, that's what he'll choose to do. And I think we saw this with them making the decision, Turkey them ultimately making the decision of where to place the Canelo and Bud fight. Because remember, Dana didn't want it there. He didn't felt like it was a good idea. But as Eddie said, you know, it's a method to his madness. So it appears that Eddie is just here for the ride. He's in the middle, and that he don't want no smoke. Eddie like, look, I come in peace. This is just how I'm seeing things. You know, Turkey is the head honcho. And, you know, from what I'm gathering from it, don't be surprised if there's some clashing going on between, continued clashing between Dana White and Turkey Al-Ashika. That's interesting, especially with this TKO boxing that we're about to get into, you know, coming up. How is that going to play into it? Because remember, Dana wants them fighters to fight under TKO, and then they go to Saudi Arabia for Riyadh season. So it's a lot, y'all. I'm keeping my eye on this. I don't know how Dana and Turkey is about to do this. Thank you, Rod. Turkey is the nut. Thank you. Salute to the beautiful queen. 2 cents. I got my girls in the building. Arena, 2 cents, and Ashley's Corner. Salute, queens. But I'll keep my eye on this when it comes to Eddie Hearns, trying to see how he playing this, because I'm not sure. But Upper, did you guys watch the press conference? Speaking of Eddie, did you guys watch the press conference between Chris Eubank Jr. and what's his name? What's the other? And Connor Ben. Upper, did you guys watch that?
They had another press conference.
Yes. They did have another press conference.
Yeah, I didn't see Eggs Benedict and Chris Eubank. I didn't see him.
Well, the reason why I'm bringing that up is because Chris Eubank went on this tantrum against Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn just catching strays, I guess. And it was so much so, like, Eddie Hearn was so offended that Chris Eubank, he's thinking about suing Chris Eubank. Now, mind you, Chris Eubank then already got sued by Warren from what's that other one? What's the other, not Matchroom?
The dude out there at Queensbridge.
Yeah. So he's already got sued by him for coming out talking out the side of the neck. So Chris Eubank said, I could do this to Eddie as well. And Eddie Hearn said, I couldn't believe what I was hearing. Me and my dad haven't worked our entire lives to achieve this reputation in the sport. For Chris to then make up lies about our company. So he may be suing Chris Eubank. But here's my thing, Eddie. Now, I read y'all what Eddie said about Turkey and Dana White. Now, Oscar De La Hoya ain't got no problem cussing everybody out. We know how Oscar get down. Oscar De La Hoya gonna cuss out everybody and stand on his principle, right? Right or wrong, whether you agree with him or not. Oscar gonna let it be heard, you know, let it be known when you got him effed up. Now, Eddie, it appears you could sue Chris Eubank Jr. or, you know, think about suing him and got so much smoke for him. But when it come to your quote with Turkey, I'm noticing something, Upper. Is Eddie scared of Turkey? Is Eddie? Because you could beat
Eddie a snake. He's just trying to get as much as he can when he get it, how he get it, like he get it when he get it.
But come on, though, Upper. Y'all don't see the problem in that? Like, I just read y'all this whole thing, what Eddie said about Turkey and Dana White. Oh, my God. Ooh, like it was, like he was soft-shoeing a little bit. But then when it come to Chris Eubank, how dare you? How dare you say this about my company? I don't know.
Well, you know one thing, you know, it's a reason why they act, you know, snakes, you know, they might coil together, but eventually they'll bite each other. You feel me? And you know, they all snakes over there.
I guess. Chris Eubank might be getting sued again. Now, He was already sued for Chris Eubank and Conor being part 1, the first fight. Now it appears that he's about to get sued again. Chris Eubank ain't just never gonna have his money. He is never gonna walk away with a full fight purse, messing around with these people. Like, he just keep getting sued. Are we excited about Chris Eubank versus Conor Benn? Do we like to see it? Are we excited? Salute to a beautiful queen.
No.
No? You don't like it? I like it. I like it. You know what? I just feel like if Conor Benn didn't learn the first time, Chris Eubank didn't learn the first time and everything that he went through his body, he's never gonna learn. So whatever. Speaking of learning, Karen is back. Karen Kukadajian, the one who fought Boots, will be coming back. He'll be unifying the IBF International and WBO International belts soon. I'll keep my eye on that for y'all. I think it's going to be in his country. I don't want to butcher his country name, where Karen is from, but I think it's going to be overseas somewhere where he's going to be fighting, obviously. So I keep my eyes for all my Karen Kukadajian fans that's out there. So we got the return of Karen and Amanta Stanionis. Go ahead with y'all bad selves. I like it. F them, but thank you, Marquis. Turkey wants another trilogy. 2 blokes no one cares anything about. I could see that happening. Last up on the housekeeping, because of course, again, y'all, we have so much to get into. Let me make sure I pull that up. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, last up is the Katie Taylor. So it's going to be the WBC has installed Katie Taylor as the champion of recess after Taylor informed the sanctioning body of her plan to take some time away from the ring. So because of Katie Taylor taking some time in the ring, Sandy Ryan is going to face Chantel Cameroon for the WBC title. Shout out to Everything Boxing for that. I was like, because I was surely wondering, like, yo, what's going on with Katie Taylor? And I got the news. So she is going to be taking, for my Katie Taylor fans out there, she's going to be taking some time off. She will be champion of recess. And she will be, and Sandy Ryan and Chantel Cameroon will be fighting for the WBC belt. Boom. Let's go. I like it. All right, on to the silver tarnish wash up. Thank you, Rob Walker. Lord Jesus.
It's funny how she want to take retirement after. Shout out to the beautiful Miss Joette. It's funny how she want to take retirement after Alicia Bumgarner call out, though.
You being so messy. Let's get to the meat and potatoes of the show, y'all. Billy versus Christian and Billy versus Lester Martinez has been ordered. The rematch, y'all. Did y'all like the first one? So I haven't been here, so I wasn't able to tell you guys what I thought about Saturday's showcase on Netflix. But that was, as we knew, I think everybody, all of us in here knew that this was going to be a great fight, and they did not disappoint us. My question is, did Billy and Lester Martinez take out too much from each other? Because my God, Upper, did you see how tired they were?
I loved it. Yeah, I'm glad that Lester caught on, because at first Lester was acting like a shy poodle. And then it was just like something that him snapped. He was like, you know what? I'm going to leave it all out here.
Yes, I was very surprised at that, but I'm so, I really enjoyed that fight. That was one of them good old school type of fights. That really also let me see where Billy is. And a lot of people before the fight was saying Billy was trash and everything else. I'm like, yo, no, Billy is good. And I think with them, both of them being lined up like this, that really let me know, y'all. That really let me know that both of them are the goods at 168. You know what I'm saying? Like those are really good fighters. And I'm excited to see the rematch. I'll keep my eye on it for a date. But it is going to be for the WBC interim super middleweight title. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be next year sometime, because as we all know, they need some ice. They needed some milk and an ambulance after that fight. Okay. They needed just time to rest, because good God almighty. But fights every round like it's right exactly a kilo. Like they just kept coming. It was crazy. So I'll keep my eye on when that rematch date is going to be. Also, if you are in Fort Worth, Texas, do not forget to pick up your Virgil Ortiz versus Lubin tickets. There are about 3,000 tickets left at the Dickies Arena. So it's November 8th at 7 p.m. Make sure you guys get y'all tickets, man. That's a really good fight as well. And then also for tickets, Boots
Who's
in it.
putting the fight on? Who's it on? Is it gonna be on the Zone or is it gonna be on PBC?
I think it's the Zone. I think it's the Zone. Also, Boots Ennis versus Lima for October 11th. Lord, there's so many fights coming up. At the Xfinity Mobile Arena in Philly. September. The tickets are on sale. There's about 3 tickets left up there. They are selling out pretty fast, y'all. Like a lot of people are buying these tickets. So if you are in the Philly area, don't forget to go and support Boots Ennis October 11th. Okay. Xfinity Mobile Arena. I will have more on the undercard by next week on who's all going to be up there. So I just wanted to get those 2 out the way first. Now let's get into the ghetto-ness upper. So Dana White, right? So the Canelo and Bud was a great, there was a lot of complaints about the timing of it because it was later. That was a very late card, you know what I'm saying? But when you got to the main event, of course, it was worth it. We definitely got to see history being made. Shout out to Bud Crawford in that. But Dana White, I think Dana White is attempting upper to in chat. What's the word I'm looking for? Finesse, maybe finesse. Okay, so we knew that the UFC was attempting. Dana White was trying to package the UFC to Netflix, right? And they were pretty close to a deal, but the Netflix only wanted they only showed interest in the UFC monthly pay-per-view events. And Dana White wanted to, I guess he was okay with that, but he also wanted to shop or put in with that TKO boxing. However, TKO boxing is new. They haven't really had any showcase fights like that. And now we're hearing about all these signings that they're doing. Callum Walsh being one of them. I think he's signed to TKO boxing. So I'm not sure what Dana is trying to do, but it says Netflix executives have been upfront the entire time that they were only interested in a UFC's monthly pay-per-view, which they have given viewers access to for free behind the streaming service's paywall. TKO, however, wanted to package the numbered events with its other fight night cards, which carry less prestige. So Dana White is having an issue with getting both UFC and TKO boxing as a package deal to sell to Netflix. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, upper in chat?
Yeah, I get it. You got to come with the package.
But they don't want the TKO boxing. Now, this is coming on the heels of Dana White. He did an interview saying he's going to have X so many fights this year for TKO boxing. He said that it's going to be from start to finish. It's not going to be a lagging card. It's going to be, just rough 'em, tough 'em fights. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get basically an M. Billy and Martinez fight on all the cards. That's what they're saying, right?
That's what HBO said. And then they gave us Lomachenko, motherfucking the Klitschko's, and it's not what we asked for. And see, people are taking a page out of that HBO. The biggest people in boxing failed. So, people are like, you know what? We ain't going for that bullshit this time. So, people ain't going for it.
So the question is, how is Dana White going to shop TKO boxing to Netflix and the other promoters? If Netflix is already saying, We just want the UFC pay-per-view events. We don't know about TKO boxing. Like, we see what y'all did.
He has to put somebody with a name on there. Like, say like he was able to procure a Tank Davis. Like,
okay, so
say like he would have put Tank.
Wouldn't that be where Bud Crawford comes in then, since he's the champion now?
But first off, Bud don't take no deals. Bud ain't trying to help nobody but Bud, which he should, because if he wasn't shit, they'd do him like that. That's why I say I respect everybody to get their money, but they're not gonna pay Bud what he want to get. But I even though Bud did what he did with Canelo, do you think that's gonna make him a star? Like, we see it fail with the Earl, and like, plus he's getting up there in age. Well, Floyd did too, but do you think that's enough to push Bud into superstardom?
That's the $1 million question. Will he be able to repeat that? And if so, with who? I'm not sure.
I know a Spence rematch would do it for him.
They could possibly fight at 160. That would be good. Okay. All right. So basically Dana White
is having Spencer Charlo Bud only fights once a year. Hell, if Spence beat Charlo, shit, that'd be a hell of a fight.
Yes.
Because Spence did say he wanted another big payday.
Absolutely. Well, let's see what goes on. All I know is that I'm trying to figure out how they're going to do this, because Dana White is saying in 2026 there's going to be 44 UFC events, 16 to 18 Zuffa boxing events, 14 UFC BJJ events, and 12 Power Slap events. So I'm trying to figure out how he's going to package this deal when it appears that the networks, ESPN and now Netflix, is only focused on UFC and not really looking at the boxing portion of it. So I'm curious. I'm pretty sure money talks. I'm not saying it's not going to happen, but I'm curious to see how they're going to do this, Upper, with Zuffa boxing that's relatively new. And everybody knows UFC. Even if you've never watched it, you heard the 3 letters UFC before. And that's what sells. So I'm curious. I wonder if we're going to get that when they were talking about it earlier, a boxing UFC conjoined event where maybe you will get boxing for the first, you know what I'm saying, like hour or two, and then it switches over to UFC. Maybe we're looking at something like that, y'all. I'm not sure. I don't know how they're going to do this.
If he really wants the companies to succeed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he gonna have to take a book out the trappers. You trying to get your shit seen. You trying to build up a base for it. Cut back on the price that you offer the deals for the pad, and throw TK in there for next to nothing. I mean, you can eat the cost for about a couple months, at least 6 months. You can eat the cost. If you got the deal with the UFC, you could be getting your TKO out there with the free promotion on a big ass network. Like, sometimes you can't get paid for all your product, but get paid for some of it just so people can sample it. And if that's what you say, then people are going to rave for it. They're going to want to see more of it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, show people that they want it. That's what McDonald's used to do back in the day. When they used to bring out them limited time shits, like most restaurants, they'll bring out seasonal shit. That's what I'm saying. 2 cents, they've been eating the cost, but they're about to get paid a deal. So instead of thinking about profits, think about go ahead and getting the expansion and getting shit seen. Like, restaurants, they eat the cost when they do the special. And they send out shit, for a limited time, and then they put it on the damn motherfucking menu for double what they was giving it for. Boom. Let the motherfuckers see what it is. If it's what you said, then people gonna gravitate to it. If not, then this is just a failed venture.
Okay. Well, speaking of failed venture, people are scratching their head at Turkey Al Sheikh's new venture. Flag football. Tom Brady did a interview upper with Turkey Al-Sheikh and said that he will be doing flag football in Saudi Arabia, which has a whole lot of football fans scratching their head. First of all, at times Tom Brady's new face because, baby, leave the Botox alone, Tom. Let it go, baby. That's enough time.
He's starting to look like Oscar De La Hoya's wife.
Upper echelon.
I'm sorry, his husband.
Upper. Now,
Oh, my bad. I'm done.
Tom Brady, you gotta leave them shots alone, honey. Them implants and everything. You gotta leave that alone, friend. But he's going to be doing flag football for Riyadh season. I guess they're gonna have. I'm not sure how it's going to be, but they're bringing football, not the soccer, to Saudi Arabia. I'll keep my eyes on that for y'all to see how the heck.
They should just did polo, camel polo.
Thank you, Upper.
I'm just saying, have you ever seen camel polo before?
No, Upper, I have not seen camel polo.
Could you imagine a Ralph Lauren shirt with a nigga sitting on top of a camel with a damn dashiki and a sultan sword? Oh man. It could be called Camelo instead of polo, like Camelo. Kind of like Camelot, but kind of like polo, Camelo.
Thank you.
It's just a thought.
Oh my God, I'm so done.
What's wrong with that? You don't think that was a good thought? I thought we was brainstorming.
Not with camels and upper.
So you don't think it could work?
No, I do not think that could work with
That's what I think about the damn flag football. I think Camelo would do better than the flag football over there. Now, Kello, so you telling me that Camelo will not do better than flag football over there? Put the camels up against horses and horses against donkeys. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, make that motherfucker like a barnyard bonanza. I'm just saying, it's possibilities.
Thank you.
Like, and then they can have home field advantage, right? Like the motherfuckers that's playing polo on the horses, you know, if you go to their home field, you got to play them on the grass terrain. But if you play against the Camelos, then you got to go play them in like the Sahara Desert and shit. Like, you know, each team will have their advantages. So when they get to the playoffs, home field advantage really will matter. Whether you're playing on the sand or you're playing on turf. Hey, I'm just saying. Brainstorming.
Oh, thank you. Speaking of playing on the turf, last weekend also bought Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia together for a face-off. Now, fans are screaming, is Devin overlooking Brian Norman Jr. by doing a face-off with Ryan Garcia? And of course, the Normans got wind of it and said they sleeping on us. You feel me? We gonna ruin those plans. We finna ruin those plans. What do you guys think? Is this they're saying part 2, but this was the same day that Shakur Stevenson called out Ryan Garcia. So the newest lottery ticket is Ryan Garcia for 2026, it appears.
Okay, I thought Shakur had something with Tio.
He do want to fight Tio, and I got news on that too to break down for y'all. But I guess after Tio, he wants to fight Ryan Garcia. But Ryan Garcia is at 147. Here's why I say I told y'all so. 2 cents, were we not talking about this before? I told y'all. But anyways, go ahead.
Tito Mercado been calling out Shakur. Why he ain't hollering at him?
Well, I don't know. But, first of all, is Devin Haney overlooking Brian Norman Jr. for doing a face-off with Ryan Garcia for part 2?
I mean, shit. Win or lose, that part 2 is still do something. Shit.
Okay, now here's the thing.
But I'm gonna tell you why.
What's up?
They done seen Bud Crawford snack in action, so they feeling real good about Devin Haney right now against Brian Norman Jr. That snack might be snacking on Brian Norman now. Hey, a motherfucker can't tell me shit about a motherfucking fighter on snack no more. I've seen it all. I seen Crawford walk through mud and shit, like 2 cents said, swim through sand and shit. Like, I've seen Bud Crawford do it all. I seen that nigga take a straight on shot to the chin from Canelo and keep it up. I seen him take body shots the first 6 rounds and didn't get tired or nothing. Shit, motherfucker can't tell me shit about Snap. I done renewed my subscription. My shit's supposed to be here in another day, Saturday. Yes, sir. It says Saturday between 1 and 5 o'clock.
Now
I
people
will be
are
back
calling.
on the Snap Pack.
Thank you, Upper. Now people are calling the reunion between Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia cap. And people are calling out Devin Haney because remember a couple weeks ago he called Najee a basically
Cool.
the word, yes, for interviewing Ryan Garcia, but there's
The
a
what
video.
word? What word you say you said?
The B word.
The V word.
B word, the B word.
Oh, bitch.
Yeah, thank you, Upper. So
Oh, okay. I thought we was grown here. I didn't know we was, the P word, the B word. I just making sure.
Upper,
Shout out to the beautiful Queen Juke in the building.
salute, Queen. So so people are saying, wait a minute. Now, Devin, you said all of this about Najee and Cigar Talk interview with Ryan Garcia, but there's a video that has surfaced of Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia dapping each other up as friends, as if Devin didn't just try to sue Ryan Garcia. So people are like, yo, what is going on? Why would Devin have so much vitriol towards Najee, but then be in the background saying what's up to Ryan Garcia and dapping him up? What's going on?
I'm gonna tell you what it is. Man, Devin just looking for a friend right now. He just realized he was a trick. His baby mama take him for everything. Devin, he's being ostracized right now as a nigga who gave a girl gifts and want the gifts back. He's an Indian giver. You feel me? Like he's the lawsuit man, the Indian giver, the star that never twinkled in the sky. Like he's a failure. Like he aimed for the stars. Well, he aimed for the moon, but he didn't land up there with the stars. He fell back down to earth. You feel what I'm saying? Like shit's bad right now on Devin Haney's planet. And his fans are trying to keep him relevant, but it's not happening. So what else could he do? Controversy. Let me get right here with Ryan Garcia.
Whoa. See, I got
you heard everything I said. No lies was said.
Hold on. Wait a minute. I gotta take up for the girls now, okay? Because hold up. All right. Now, oh come on, Juke. No, now listen, okay.
He was the starter number 20.
I don't know her name. What is her name, chat? I don't know
Leah Syed.
Okay, so Leah, you said
Lena Syed, Young Thug's baby mama.
Okay, so look, Lena, y'all, let's be nice now, okay? Now, Lena,
I was being nice to her.
Upper echelon. Now, Lena was with him, okay? Was loved him and everything else, and he decided to show his love and appreciation and devotion to her by giving her things, okay? Now that we have broken up and things have hit the fan, you want to take them back? And I just gave you a baby? Come on now. Like, we're not.
That's what I said. Key, I just said that. I said he's a fucking Indian giver. Like, he found out he was a trick. And like I said, she can't give him them fucks.
Him. Come on up.
She ain't love that man. If she loved Devin, then Brittany Renner loved PJ Washington.
Okay, you know what?
But this is what I'm saying. I never said nothing bad about her. I said Devin, he's ostracized now because he's motherfucking lawsuit Dev. He's Indian giver Dev. Like, you can't take no gifts back. Like, you want to take gifts back? She can't give you the fucks back that she gave you. Like, nigga, she let you get some. Okay, pay her for her box. You paid for the box, basically. Now, if she can't return your semen back to you, then you can't. Nah, see, I don't get shit like that because, like, I mean, 2 Cent, PJ cheated on Brittany after Brittany did that video. Don't do that, 2 Cent, because Brittany Renner got online because she wanted to be a content creator. And she sat there and was saying it's easy to trick basketball players because they're dumb. She did that. And after PJ Washington seen that, he was like, oh, so That's how we doing it. So he sat there and said, well, fuck you, bitch. And he went out there and started hitting everything else. We're not going to act like Jalen Green's girl is with him for his love. You see, she's already acting up. Look at motherfucker, what's the damn Travis Hunter? His wife he got Deion Sanders, prime time, who just went through with Pilar. He told that man get a prenup. Travis like, y'all don't know my girl. Y'all don't know. Type nigga to take the ball and run home. Nigga, you sitting outside at a party while she was getting D down, bro. Like she was getting dick, and then you was taking her home. She's in a video with a nigga that she got tattooed on her fucking hand, my nigga. Like, dude, you was sipping that, and Deion told you, look, just get a prenup. She sat there and cried with you. She got mad when women came up to you because she knew, man, she wasn't even a bad bitch like that, dog. She was average.
Oh my
like,
God.
I know I'm being honest. Like, I'm just saying, without the makeup, she's average as fuck. But this is what I'm saying. Like, then I look at Travis and I be like, that might be the best he's ever had. But he don't realize he's in a different time. Like Terrence Crawford, I look at his, that was the best he had. But once you get a different type of paycheck, look, you can go from a 5 to a 10 once you have a different status and a different amount of motherfucking money. And as soon as he signed that, man, they weren't even married 3 months, that motherfucker hollering for a divorce. Trying to creep with the other damn Jacksonville Jaguars. She's a young cougar, bro, and she's going at the Jaguars, bro. I'm just telling you, it's real. It's real out here, bro.
Lord have mercy, y'all.
What I gotta do, Jew? I didn't do nothing, Queen. I'm not faulting. See, that's the problem. Y'all acting like I'm faulting the female. Yeah, I'm not faulting the female. I'm faulting them niggas for being the way they is, non-stoic. And what I said, Bill and Devin, what did they expect? Bill Haney, that white wife that he's married to, she was a former Bunny Ranch worker.
Allegedly.
That means
allegedly.
It ain't alleged. You can look it up. She worked in Las Vegas strip club. Whole houses. She was a Las Vegas whore, and Bill motherfucking damn Haney, supposed to be pimp. He married her, had kids by her.
Thank you.
And so, kids emulate their fathers. So Devin, when he got him a hooker.
Okay.
She was a task.
So anyway.
No, I'm just saying, she was a task angel. And just like his father, he put a baby in her. And he tried to keep her at home, and she wanted to be outside like Sierra. She wanted to be outside. I'm just saying.
I'm so done.
Was any lies told? Did I lie?
What am I gonna do with y'all? Okay. Thank you, guys.
Am I saying fact? Did I lie though, Key?
Anyway, so hi, 9 Ether. Hey, B Dog.
You welcome to said.
So, all right. So, with Shakur Stevenson.
Hell, look at Shakur wife. I ain't even tell you.
Now,
I'm just saying. This is what I'm saying. Like, why?
Oh my God.
Hold on. Let me ask a question, though. They got all this money. Why they getting girls that's been passed around, dog? Like, why not go out and get you something wholesome? You want to hit? It's a status symbol because you hit the girl that used to hit LeBron James or something.
Okay.
So she's gonna be comparing you to LeBron this whole time. Just like, come on, man,
So Shakur Stevenson also called out Ryan Garcia for the after T.O. fight. So here's what I have so far for T.O. versus Shakur Stevenson. They are putting it on in New York at the bar.
Ashley stupid, Keith.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, guys.
Hold on 1 second, Keith. I'm gonna get out your way. Yes, Rick Tim. She was a task angel. She was a back page chick. And shout out to Ashley Corner. She said she could put Devin already on the T app, probably.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Rod. Thank you. So shoot, where was I? Okay. So the Shakur versus T.O. fight is going to be in New York at the Barclays Center. Now, here's what I have so far. The PBC is putting this event on in conjunction with Turkey Al Sheikh. So it's a PBC card. And it appears so far that T.O. and Shakur, at least for right now, will be the main event headlining. Please let that be so. Please let that be so. Now the whispers I'm hearing is that whoever gets the winner of this fight, the two fights to be watching is Pitbull Cruz versus Lamont Roach and T.O. versus Shakur. Because whoever gets these two, if whoever beats, basically they all, you know what I'm saying, they get lined up for a Tank Davis fight in 2026. Now that's what I heard. Y'all know any whispers I hear, I bring it to y'all.
And you know what, Key? In boxing, everything is subjected to change.
Exactly. So that is what I'm hearing. Thank you. That is what I'm hearing for that fight. And it appears that the fight is done. Now, there are some back and forth going on. Some people are saying T.O. hasn't signed the fight and everything else, but I heard that it's done. Y'all know, but again, like I say, when it comes to T.O., always put an asterisk next to it because we know T.O.'s history for the past 2 years with these fights. He will turn down the fight in a heartbeat. Y'all know how T.O. get down. So far right now, as it stands right now, T.O. and Shakur is on to happen. Thank you, Upper. And then the winner could allegedly begin lined up for a PBC fight, but let's get to that. Now that we know that the PBC will be involved in the Tank versus Jake Paul, which I will have that undercard for you all by Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. But there's also what's also being a PBC card is Shakur versus T.O. Now, people are calling cap on Shakur because what the heck, Shakur? You could have went to PBC this whole time, had a PBC back card. You gave all this grief.
He was trying to fight Tank.
And now you want to go up over there for T.O. What's going on, Upper? What's in the sauce?
I was wondering, why is PBC putting it on? Is T.O. part of PBC now?
Yes.
Oh, well, you know something. Let me say this real quick, Key. Let me say this real quick. You don't know that about that, do you, Key?
Upper echelon.
That's that Tupac. You know, shout out to the late great Tupac. You feel me?
Oh my God! Thank you, Upper. So yes. So whoever wins, thank you, Rick. Oh my God, Rick Timms. No, thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. So basically, what's going on is now that they're both T.O. and Shakur will be fighting on a PBC undercard. Another thing that they're calling Shakur out about is the Ryan Garcia. He's calling out Ryan Garcia for a fight. Both of them are calling each other out. It's just not Shakur's. Ryan is too. But here's what people are saying. Wait a minute. What weight classes are y'all fighting at? What the heck is going on?
Shakur don't want to see Devin eat. That's what that is, dog. I see every time that Devin has a fight, Shakur always trying to step in. Have you noticed that with the Loma, all that shit? Shakur always trying to step in with somebody fight. But he ain't trying to step in when that young buck at 135 want to fight. He said, I'm not no little boy.
Right. So then after that, now people are saying, why is he going after why is he not gonna go after Gabriel Gary Russell, Gary Antoine, and Superdale Matias? What's going on with that? Why is it that
Subriel Matias has a concentrated slaughter, and Shakur wouldn't be able to get away because he likes to back straight up. And Subriel Matias, you know, he Puerto Rican, so he ain't a flat-foot Mexican. You know, he got a little more style and pizzazz with it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like, it's just different right there. You know, people pick and choose. You know, styles make fights, and you know what your style is good against, and you know what your style ain't good against. You feel what I'm saying? Like, Shakur's not good against the hard power fighter that can hit hard and that's athletic. So Shakur will stay away from most black fighters. I would love Shakur to call out Frank Martin if you're going up there. Like shit, Frank Martin up there. You know,
news.
I know we talking about that bullshit, but I'm just talking about like, you know, Shakur got to fight with Tio. After that, he could, you know, him and Frank Martin would be a big thing. I think it'd be a great fight. You know what I'm saying? But I guess people ain't trying to do that right there. But you know, it is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. But like,
go ahead.
Rick Till's talking about Pac ain't dead, but you know, like you know, these men right here, they're getting older, so they're not gonna be able to weight drain as much unless Shakur get back on. Well, he is supposed to be back on that snack, so Shakur can go up to 147. Then you know he back in the snack labs, so you know he's snack-tabulous.
Well, I'm curious to see how this is gonna play out now. I told y'all
with her damn juice.
Now I told y'all that Canelo should have stuck with Jake Paul and not with that Bud. I told y'all that. Now here's me telling y'all, I think that Lamont Roach should have stuck with Gabriel Flores and not Pitbull Cruz. I don't know about this one. Now I do have Lamont Roach. I think he does pull it off. I think he is, but again, why have that be your comeback fight and you waiting and you know that you have a tank fight lined up? I don't know about that.
Sometimes you got to pull it out and put it on the table and see who's bigger.
But wouldn't that be crazy to see? What if Pitbull was to upset Lamont Roach?
You know what? You know, in the words of famous Jameis Winston, right? Mm-hmm. Sometimes you got to pull your shit out, put it on the table, and see who's bigger. Sometimes you just got to do it. Sometimes you got to see who's packing the most. And if Lamont Roach beats Pitbull and he beats him convincingly, then guess what? They were like, oh, Tank Rock. Remember they said Big Coach, Emmanuel Carter in the building. You know it's Coach Nation in this bad boy. You know, Coach. We ain't the Bears, baby. We 2-0. The Bears 0-2, but you know we ain't gonna go there.
Shut up.
Hey, can I ask one question, Key?
No.
No. This is about them. This is not about this. We're getting back to boxing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to figure out how in the fuck in this day and age can a motherfucker box you up so bad that they put 55 points on the scoreboard in the NFL on you? How you let a grown-ass NFL team score 50 plus? Man, Detroit got the over by themselves on Chicago. They didn't even need Chicago to help out. Yeah, Rick, the Texans in our division. We're going to put our foot in the Texans' ass, you know. Make sure y'all smack that like button. And can I get 2 people to support the grind for the day? Let me get 2 people to support this grind for the day. Can I get 2 people to support your boy? You know, 2 people like the 0-2 Chicago Bears, you know, or the 2-0 Colts. You feel me? Just 2. Exactly. My nigga Emmanuel Carter said Nick can't even put up 55 points in Madden. Key, them motherfuckers put up a PlayStation score on them boys.
Okay. Thank you guys so much. You go ahead. We starting out rocky, but don't worry. We finna get it back.
For real, Key?
We finna get it back.
Let me find out, Key. Let me find out y'all quarterback wear acrylics.
No,
or some gel tips.
Whatever. Salute to Brian, the king of the chat. Whatever, y'all. Whatever, Rick. Whatever, Upper. Don't rub. Go ahead, rub it in. But we will be back. Okay.
Hey, did you see that Gucci pocketbook he was gripping in them nails, Key?
Anyways. All right. Back to Shakur Nil. And Pitbull Cruz them. Thank you, Rick Timms. Thank you guys so
Key,
much.
Do you see what they said though, Key? They said you're not getting 55 points on a game.
Oh, whatever.
But they did it in real life.
Yes, you can. Whatever. Whatever. You guys are just haters. Y'all are just haters.
I guess Chicago was playing the All Madden greats.
Whatever. Anyways, all right.
Y'all got diddied.
Anyway, so whatever, rub it in. Don't worry, because all of y'all teams play too this weekend. So I hope they good.
Well, you know, my team won both weekends they played. Your team lost both weekends.
Okay. We had a rocky start. Don't trip. Thugs have bad day too. We have bad days.
It's called jail. It's called jail. When a thug have a bad day, it's jail. And sometimes you're going for a long time.
We got whipped. The first one was a close game. Second one, we messed up a little bit, but don't even trip. We'll be back. Man,
you let them motherfuckers put up a damn season high points on y'all. I thought that was the Florida State Seminoles out there putting up them points. I thought that was college football score the way they scored on y'all, bro. I said, this is college.
Whatever. Anyways. The T.O. versus Shakur will be an a pay-per-view event. Okay, and again, PBC will be putting it on. So far, the venue will be located at the Barclays Center in New York for y'all haters. Okay, but they also have so there's two venues, Barclays Center or Madison Square Garden. I will let y'all know which one they choose and what's going on with that. Whatever, Rick. Whatever. Y'all just some haters. Don't even trip, though. Don't even trip.
I'm about to stall out. Ash. I got it.
Whatever.
Her quarterback sitting there with jail white tips out there.
Whatever. Thugs have bad days too.
But they don't wear jail acrylic nails.
Whatever. Speaking of,
maybe they should tell Caleb if he scored a touchdown, there's a bag of dicks in the end zone for him. I bet he'll get in that end zone.
Whatever. Why don't you tell your quarterback that? Why don't y'all tell y'all people that? Don't worry, y'all.
Danny Dimes ain't out here trying to goddamn Bolivia other players.
Y'all got games coming up. Don't even trip. When y'all lose, I'm expecting the coach
hey, Key,
to go
undefeated. Do you see the way y'all center? He be having damn intrusive thoughts when Caleb walk up behind him. He like, man, this is some bullshit here. That's why y'all have so much problems with the snaps. Because, you know, you want an LGBT guy walking up right behind you while you bent over and put your hands on your nutsack. You know when the quarterback.
Just know we had a bad day, okay?
That's why they always call it shotgun out there in Chicago.
Days too.
Hey, look, y'all center said we going straight shotgun formation. We ain't never doing I formation. Said we not doing no I formation in this
Whatever. We play the Cowboys.
And shout out to the beautiful Miss Foxy Brown in the Cash App with the $5 holler. Thank you, Miss Foxy. I mean,
we play.
I don't want to say her. I want to get into it. Miss Getting To It is my girl. Miss Getting To It in the Cash App with the $5 holler. My bad. And appreciate you, Queen. And can I get one more person to support the grind? But I mean, but think about it, though, Keith.
We going up against Godzilla. Y'all play the weak Titans this weekend, so let's hope you know.
Oh, we just went up against Godzilla last week.
Alive.
We just went up against, man, the coach just went up against Godzilla.
Y'all talking to me, y'all. Y'all play the Titans. Houston play who this weekend? The Jaguars. Man, stop it. We got Cowboys. Okay.
And Cowboys. And how many wins do the Cowboys? We went up against an undefeated team. Cowboys ain't undefeated. But I can tell you one thing, y'all quarterback about to get sued for sexual harassment for putting his hands on the lineman's balls.
Whatever. Anyway, y'all just some haters.
Exactly, Rick. They call it straight shotgun.
Y'all just some haters. Y'all some.
Hey, but you know that man got to be securing his masculinity, though, man. Shout out to the Bears offensive line. I'm just sorry, bro. I don't care how much I'm getting paid. I'm not letting a dude that I know that like to plunge in the dark areas right behind me while I'm bent over and snap the ball to him. Hell no.
Oh my God.
You might try to do a quarterback draw of me or something. Motherfucker might do a quarterback draw.
Upper. Yes. Yes, thank you. Haley Jackson, 2 cents says Shakur about to fight Tank at 40. I'm not sure. I have no idea, 2 cents. I just know that he is fighting. I'm not sure that I think Shakur is moving up to fight T.O. at 40. And then thank you, Rod Walker. And then we'll see how that goes. I wonder if they're just gonna have a big 135 or a catchweight fight. I don't know how this is gonna happen, especially now that Shakur wants to fight Ryan Garcia too. I'm not sure how this is gonna do. But speaking of Shakur Stevenson, he also said that him and Tio is the biggest fight in boxing right now, as far as boxing go. None of that WWE ish. Buddy versus Jake is a WWE fight, so he's referring to Tank Davis as a buddy. Interesting. Some of these teams ain't playing.
How you gonna call your OG buddy? Like, nigga, your goofy ass. Like Tank ain't got pictures of your goofy ass grinning because he right there with you. And shout out to my nigga Manuel Carter. He say some of these teams ain't playing for a playoff spot. They playing for a number 1 draft pick. Chicago Bears trying to get the number 1 draft pick this year, y'all. I'm just letting y'all know. Whispers have told me.
Whatever. You're such a hater. Y'all just haters. Okay, though. It's okay. Like I said, thugs have bad games too. Don't even trip. It's
So y'all trying to get Arch Manning next year, Keith?
Upper, who y'all trying to get? Don't worry about us.
We trying to get that chip. We trying to get that chip. We ain't trying to lose. We get that chip.
Ain't happening.
Y'all trying to get Arch Manning from Texas next year. Number 1 draft pick. Y'all think y'all can get a Manning? Yeah. Look at Chicago trying to get a Manning over there. They said New York done had a Manning, Denver done had one, Indianapolis done had one, New Orleans done had one. It's time for Chicago to get a Manning.
Whatever. Don't even worry about it. Thugs have bad days too, okay? Speaking of bad days, turning into a good day, Frank Martin will be on the October 25th card with Fundora and Keith Thurman. Now, a lot of people are saying, why would PBC keep him out just to have him on this undercard? Okay, so that's not entirely true.
Frank got that money.
Frank Martin, no, you know, Frank was going through the whole situation with EJ and Derek. And so now I've heard that situation between EJ and Derek has been resolved. That freed up Frank Martin. So that's why Frank Martin is returning October 25th. He was
Who's his coach?
I'm not sure. I got to look up and see who his coach is. I don't think that is Derek, though. I'm not sure.
Well, Derek did want to retire anyway and help the kids. So
Derek is with Alicia Baumgartner right now, though.
She did look bad her last fight, boy.
You know what? She did not look bad her last fight, Upper.
She was supposed to stop that girl in that last fight. She struggled.
Oh my God. Well, Frank is gonna be.
So, you don't think she struggled on that Katie Taylor Serrano fight?
She didn't look as crisp. I will say that, but
let's call a spade sometimes, Key, and not a heart, not an upside down heart.
Okay.
Did you know a spade is an upside down heart, though?
Yes, Upper. Thank you so much for that. What I'm saying, I don't know. I gotta go back and watch that fight. I think she looked decent. Now she looked like, but y'all know that AB, she gasses. So
well, then what does that tell you if you gassing? What does it mean? You need to do some more cardio.
Well, maybe hopefully that's what Derek, because you know he just came in. It's not like he'd been with her. That was their first fight together.
Yeah. So
let's see how it go.
Man, shout out to Emmanuel Carter. He said we trying to repeat of 06. Unfortunately, Emmanuel Carter, we not gonna be able to do that. You feel me? We ain't gonna be able to do that because in 06 we went to the Super Bowl versus the Chicago Bears. They're not gonna be there, so we can't do what we did in 06 and whoop the Bears' ass for a chip. We can't do that again. And Rick, y'all just now started winning the AFC, buddy. With Andrew Luck and Peyton Manning, we used to put our foot in y'all ass. Y'all just now starting to win. Houston done luck up and got a couple wins, and now he talking.
So Frank Martin is going to be fighting Francis Bartholomew. A lot of people are not happy with this fight. Yeah, I think that is a pretty decent fight to come back to, though. You don't? Y'all don't think so? I think it's a pretty decent fight to come back to. Shout out to them. Shout out to Frank Martin. I know he's happy to be back in the field. Now that everything is behind them, I'm hoping to see him move forward, and I'm excited to see what he do. Now y'all know after this they're gonna put Frank Martin. Y'all know how PBC get down with their fighters. He's gonna be in contention spots. I wouldn't be surprised if we get him at a title shot again next year. Okay, so he's gonna be fighting Francis Bartholomew. Decent fight. Guess who's making their return, Upper? Guess who, you guys? Guess who? Upper. Oh, I know you hear me.
I said that Francis Bartholomew and Frank Martin. That is a bullshit fight.
But guess who's coming back though?
And shout out to Phantom Boxing. He said he's the best boxing channel in the game. Shout out to you who just made your channel the other day. But shout out to you.
Okay, but why you ignoring me? Because you know you know who I'm finna say, y'all. Returning to the stage, y'all. Chris Colbert. Woo!
What?
Colbert is returning.
What, 126?
I'm not sure, but he's going to be on the Danny Garcia card in New York. Woo!
Danny Garcia, he promoting, right? He ain't fighting, right?
No, Danny is fighting.
Oh, man.
So Danny is fighting, and Chris Colbert is on the undercard. Woo!
That card trash all fucking ready.
Oh, come on, Upper. Now, the card is slated for October 18th in Brooklyn, New York, you guys.
We seen the last time Danny Garcia fought.
Maybe it was
No, we seen the last two times Danny Garcia fought. Didn't he fight Jose Benavidez as well?
I mean,
and then he got stopped by Laura.
Upper.
He trying to pull a Manny Pacquiao. That's all. He trying to get an ESPN deal.
Anyways, but shout out to Chris Colbert. Aren't we excited about Chris?
I've never liked that Fruit Loop ass bastard.
Okay, you know what? Next up, guess who's also returning? H2O.
Called himself Prime Time.
Ashton Sylvie, H2O, will also be on the October 18th undercard.
Shout out to Ashton Sylvie. They say he's been making some progress lately.
Yes, so he will be on there. Good so far, you guys. So we got Ashton Sylvie, H2O, and Chris Colbert. So far. Woo!
That whole card worth $250,000.
Okay.
And that's because Danny getting 200. The rest of them boys can.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Juke, that nigga a Fruit Loop. You never know what color that shit gonna be. Like a motherfucker hit him with a damn paintball. Like his head look like he been paintball targeted.
And
like,
go ahead, up.
The funny shit about it, he it's like them artists nowadays that be making that abstract art. That shit was abstract. Like that nigga shit abstract. And his masculinity is abstract too. But shout out to him. Shout out to him like peace. You say what?
Rick said Danny punked out like boo boo. Whatever, Rick. You guys are just
Hey, we just speaking the truth. It's anger management. And speaking of anger management, can I get one more person to support the grind for the day? Anger management. One more person to support the grind. But yeah, boo boo. I mean not boo boo. Danny, nah. That ain't what it do.
Okay, well, guess who else?
And in the words of 2 Cent, and Key, shout out to him.
Well, guess who else is making their return?
Charles Edward Cheese picking up Blue Blood now.
Oh my God, no.
Oh, okay. I thought they was taking a return trip to Colorado. Never mind.
Oh,
but shout out to him. Shout out to him and his Instagram trick and getting flew out by another nigga. Shout out to him.
Thank you, Upper. Richard Comey has called out, and we could potentially be seeing him versus, drum roll please, George Kambosos Woo!
Man, George Kambosos fights again, man. Fuck no, man. What the fuck? Somebody kill that bastard in the ring or something. Damn.
No, we do not wish that on anybody.
I do. I do.
My God. If this fight goes in, if it goes through, they will be fighting in 2026, ladies and gentlemen. Looking like an early spring fight. Okay, so possibly February or March. Richard Comey versus George Kambosos.
I still ain't forgot what Kambosos said on Instagram talking about he getting niggered. And he thought that shit was funny saying that shit. That motherfucker Kambosos is the perfect example of what happened when a racist motherfucker gets a little bit of power. Soon as he got a little bit of power, he started calling himself the fucking emperor. Like he was a motherfucking neo-Nazi. And then he talking about motherfuckers need to bow to him, kiss his Converses and shit. And then he got a black wife and he talking about me and my wife about to get niggered. I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck does niggered mean.
I don't know. But George Kambosos, if this fight goes through, we could be looking at that in 2026, spring of 2026. Okay. I know, but y'all know I'm gonna bring out the information. I'm gonna bring out the information for y'all, okay?
How does he keep getting fights though? That's what I don't understand.
Because he's one of Eddie's favorites, obviously.
He sucks cock.
Upper echelon. Now, anyway,
I mean, that's the only way. You know, that's the only way I could. He's selling ass or something.
Oh my God.
When they said something, Miss Joanne, he was like, they get. So his wife is not black, and he said that. Oh man, because he was swearing up and down. My wife is black, so I can't be racist. We just get niggered. Yeah, he said we get niggered.
Oh my God. Oh,
Then he has no pride. Then he has no pride. Then 2 Cent. If a motherfucker can pay you to lose, you ain't got no fucking pride. He's less than a man. He's a fucking coward.
Thank you, Upper. Thank you so much. Speaking of
shit, I hit somebody get Rod. Damn, I hit the wrong button. Hold up.
Speaking of Speaking of, sorry, Rod, Upper, see, that's what you get. See, Upper. So where do I go from here? Dang it, y'all. Dang it. Anyway, news. Okay, I'm not gonna let y'all do this to me today. Anyway, a lot of people have their eye on Anyway Upper for the wrong reasons. Now remember,
appreciate that, y'all. My bad, Rod. My damn tablet froze, and I seen that shit.
So anyway, so as we know, Japan has started to implement some strict, some very strenuous testing and things that fighters have to do ever since they had a couple of fighters go through some health issues, even lose their life in the ring back in August. And so over the weekend, Anyway, whose fight against MJ was superseded by Canelo versus Bud Crawford, he won that, but Anyway did not get the stoppage. He went all 12 with MJ. And dare I say that MJ was putting up some stuff. So a lot of, I've seen a lot of people say, is the testing, the things that the protocols, the health protocols that Japan has implemented with their boxing matches, did that snap Anyway's knockout streak?
No, you want me to tell you what messed up Anyway's knockout streak?
What happened?
How old is Anyway now?
Let me see. That's a good question.
He's at that age now where it's hard for him to make that little weight. You see, he rehydrates. Huh?
He's 32.
That's what I'm saying. He's at that weight. That's the weight Earl had problems when he was fighting Ugas and Crawford. He's at that weight where it's hard for him to make that damn little ass weight. You see, the man rehydrates over 140. So he's gonna have to move up in weight. You can't keep dropping down to 122. You're not Nonito though now. You're not gonna keep making that weight like Nonito do. You're a naturally bigger guy. Go on up here and get your just desserts. There's a nigga waiting on you.
Correct. So, but shout out to MJ for the heck of a fight. MJ is the first fighter since 2000 and
No needle in there.
since 2019.
Since no needle in their first fight.
Yes, that has went all 12 with Inoue. That's crazy. Since 2000, snaps his streak since 2019 up. My
I know
goodness.
Scooter was on that streak.
So now he faces David Picasso. Now this is going to be in December 27th in Riyadh. I don't like this. Anyway, I'm gonna just put it out there. I don't know about this, but he's facing David Picasso, who is 32-0 with 1 draw. He has 17 KOs, hails out of Mexico. It appears that these I'm gonna keep my
Picasso
eyes.
getting stopped.
Well, he better, because Juntao has now vacated his his WBC and IBF titles, as he, him and Inoue and Juntao are supposed to be fighting in 2026. So he has officially vacated his WBC and IBF bantamweight titles for their
Why would he do that? I would just move up. I would just move up and make myself the mandatory.
Jupe, so they had to do rehydration. They have devices. Y'all know Japan Japan medical devices is like superseding America. So they have some type of device in which can measure your hydration to make sure that you're not dehydrated. They're also I guess the fighters that passed away had what is it upper when the brain is not hydrated or something like that.
They were dehydrated. They didn't rehydrate properly.
They had a concussion and everything else. So they're basically what they're doing is they're monitoring your weight loss more carefully, and they're ensuring that you're hydrated before you step onto the weight scale. And so and
of course he is
hydrated. Go ahead.
Yeah, Rod Walker, you see Inoue's next fight's on Riyadh. He ain't fighting in Japan. He fighting outside that weight class. That's why Chris Eubank Sr. was like, they trying to kill my son, because Chris Eubank making that weight. This is going to be hard for his brain to rehydrate in time too. Shit. Takes 72 hours to fully rehydrate your body. Devin found that out the hard way when he fought Ryan Garcia, and Ryan was already hydrated. He got the beam, boom, pum, pow. Like the compound chicken.
Yes. So, and they're going to have medical emergencies, EMTs at the fights now.
Trauma.
So they're doing a lot in Japan to address what happened in August with those fighters losing their lives, and I'm happy for it. But I'm curious now, because that is really interesting, Upper, that with all these things that they implemented, that's when Inoue's knockout streak stops. That's crazy. I'm just, I'm not saying that that's what happened, and I'm not saying that MJ, I'm not taking away from nothing from MJ. But is it, something to make you go, interesting. EMT should be standard anyway. I would think so too, Juke, but it wasn't there.
They was like tongue po and kickboxer, just toss a nigga out on the street when he done.
Thank you, Upper. So anyways, now let's get to the Tank versus Jake Paul news. Tank, as we know, they were supposed to fight in Georgia. Now, here's what I heard, the whispers earlier this week. They had someone in Georgia that was they were going, because of course the commission came together and was going to talk about it, and they had someone that was going to rule in its favor. But I heard that it was somebody I'm gonna just say it was some
blocked them. They blocked them.
Yeah, somebody blocked some things in Georgia for this fight. And so Jake Paul and Tank Davis came out in the fourth quarter and pulled it all together. That's why it was so abrupt. Okay, that's why it's so abrupt. And they pulled it. And so the boxing commission, I guess in a way, I guess he was pissed off, came out and trashed the fight. We weren't going to approve it anyway. You know what I'm saying? And immediately turned around and they got it booked in Miami. Now, everything has changed.
Miami about to make a lot of fucking money, boy.
Exactly.
Atlanta just missed out on some change. Shout out to my nigga No Evidence.
It's going to be, hey, no evidence, no face, no case. It's going to be at the Casella Center in Miami, Florida, Friday, November 14th. They have the last chance to register for pre-sale tickets for this fight. So everything just is essentially has switched over to Miami now. Thank goodness I didn't buy my ticket, but I'm kind of mad because I had kind of everything lined up for Georgia. Now here's what I have so far.
Shit, Key, it's more fun in MIAO.
You think so? Think it's gonna be funner in Miami?
Key, it's MIAO, Key. It's gonna cost more now. It's gonna cost more. It's gonna cost you some more. Look, MIAO so fun. Will Smith took his honeymoon there. Welcome to the city where the heat is on all night, to the city to the early morning. Welcome to Miami. Bonito, Miami. You don't remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you about to be welcome to Miami. You just don't be out there acting like you across the seas now. You're still in the USA.
Now the Casella Center, however you say it, I'm sorry if I'm butchering it to my Florida folks. It holds
There's a lot of fucking down there.
It holds about 19,000 people. It's on the waterfront, so I've never been, so I'm excited to go to this one. Now, the Florida Athletic State Commission has already came out. His name is Timothy Shipman, so we know it ain't no funny style stuff going on. They don't have to rule on it. It will, of course, be an exhibition bout. And of course, we know that there's going to be, the glove size and everything. So everything is pretty much the same. There'll be other stipulations, but it's an exhibition bout and nothing is changing due to the weight parameters of what's going on. But at the same time, I heard, that's just a whisper I heard, that there was some backdoor business going on in Georgia, and Tank and Jake Paul decided to just pull it at the last minute before they could even vote on it. And
hold on, there was what going down?
No, oh God, Upper, nothing, Upper.
No, I didn't hear what you said, Key. You said what was going down in Georgia?
Nothing, Upper. I did not mean it that way.
No, Key. What kind of business did you say though? I just make sure I clarify I heard you right. What kind of business going down in Atlanta? Come on, best friend. What you say? Is what kind of business going down in Atlanta, Georgia?
It was.
Come on now.
I did not mean it that way, Upper.
Mean what? Mean what? What did you mean? Not mean. I didn't hear you. That's why I'm trying to hear what you said. Because I thought I heard something, but I said I'm not sure. So what kind of business you say?
It was some backdoor business.
I knew it. It's Atlanta. Of course, there's some back doors going down.
I mean it that way.
Of course, back door is going down in Atlanta. It's Atlanta now. Shout out to my nigga Nine Ether. She has a backdoor business going. See, they tried to backdoor Tank. They tried to backdoor Tank.
I did not mean it that way to my Georgia folks. I did not mean it that way. What I meant was.
She meant what she said in Atlanta.
No, I did not.
Business going down. Not saying all y'all Atlanta, but 75% of Atlanta is backdoor business. She said it. She stand by it. She said it. It was so nice. She said it twice.
Oh my God, I'm so done.
And speaking of saying it twice, can I get one person to support the grind for that? I just need one more person to support the grind. And no, we don't support the backdoor business going down in Atlanta. Let's go to MIA where niggas can freak out and have fun, and women can get chose and become someone. Yes, sir.
So the press conference kick off September 22nd in New York City. And
85%.
And September 23rd in Miami is free and open to the public. Okay, for those that want to go to.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you who's gonna be there though. My nigga Oakland about to have fun. They done moved this shit from Atlanta down there to where Oakland at, man. Oakland you ain't gonna be able to tell Oakland shit. Oakland about to have the Tank and Jake Paul fight down there with him. You know it's gonna be tits and ass everywhere, and it's gonna be a lot of big tits and cash. It's gonna be tits, ass, and cash everywhere. I'm telling you. Look at Oakland. He said nothing, nigga. Yes. Tank bring them hoes out. Jake bring them hoes out. Them hoes bring them niggas out. And them niggas bring them hoes out. It's about to be a lot of motherfuckers. It's gonna be some baby making going down there. Do not let your girl go to daggone Miami on Tank Davis weekend. It's about as bad as going. It's about as bad as going to a Chris Brown concert. Your girl might get yours.
Oh my God! So, yes, it's free. The press conferences are free to the public. They will. I heard that they should be announcing the undercard to this fight. Either on, I think it's either Tuesday or Wednesday. So I'll keep my eye on that for y'all to see if who I'm hearing over the weekend. To see who's going to be on the Tank versus Jake Paul undercard. But what we do know is that Floyd Kid Austin Jr. will be fighting Jojo Diaz upper. How do you like that fight? He's gonna be on the Virgil Ortiz.
God damn, man. Take the fucking training wheels off, man. God damn.
What's wrong with JoJo? What's wrong with JoJo?
JoJo, man, Duarte stopped him at 140. JoJo need to stop chasing little people kids and going somewhere. And you ask what's wrong with JoJo. JoJo is a Chester. I don't fuck with Chesters.
Well, the fight is going to be. Wait a minute.
Shout out to Justin Hawkins in the building.
Hey, Justin. Wait, that's Card Key. Which one? No evidence. Didn't
Cardi Key? He called you Cardi Key.
Lord have mercy. Oh my God. So we do have that one for the Virgil Ortiz undercard. For the Jake and versus Tank, I'm gonna keep that open for y'all to see.
Hold on, Keith. Didn't Regis program Jake and JoJo just fight?
Upper, what is going on, Upper?
No, but didn't Regis and JoJo just fight?
I
remember they had an ass. That shit was worse than Canelo Triple G3. Regis and JoJo was like Rancis Bartholomew and Robert East.
Yeah,
it was a bullshit ass fight.
Regis lost that fight. Yes, Regis lost that fight.
But it was so bullshit.
So at least he's in the win. Well, no. Regis beat JoJo Diaz.
Yes.
He just beat him.
It was a bullshit fight.
So
and he got stopped the fight before that, the Duarte. Then he got his ass whooped before that. Like, God, him and Cambosos, man, what the fuck?
I mean, so is JoJo coming down to fight Kid Austin? That's interesting.
That's what I was saying. He just fought at 140. Matter of fact, he fought 2 fights at 140. He fought Regis and he fought Duarte up there. Kid also need to put them training shoes up, and if he gonna fight. Shit, Abdullah's still sitting down there.
Well, okay. Well, he need a tune-up. Yeah, Big Bob. Maybe Kid Austin just need a tune-up. Maybe that's what it is, Upper.
Nigga, that's not even a tune-up. That ain't even changing your spark plugs.
Okay. So oh shoot. Oh God. I don't know where to go. Okay. Speaking of spark plug, now as we know, a lot of Vegas hotels and everything have been under fire for money laundering allegations, and some of them are being sued. Well, the next one to add to that list is Ticketmaster, Upper. Ticketmaster is being investigated, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this comes on the heels of what transpired over the weekend. I'm not saying that it was due to Canelo versus Bud. I'm not doing that. I'm looking at the timing of it. So I'm trying to figure out what on earth is going on. How did this even happen? Basically what they're saying is if they're putting enough effort to prevent bots from illegally reselling tickets. Now, a lot of people are saying that it's coming from a lot. It's a variation from the both sports and music industry. I guess bots are illegally coming in, basically making some money. These bots are able to come in and cut out the middleman, the resellers, aka the resellers, and they're
and then be caught at the end of the fight with 20,000 tickets that didn't get sold, and they got to give them away. Yep, that happened.
Yeah, so I'm gonna keep my eye on this. What's going on with Ticketmaster? The FTC has stepped in to investigate this matter. And let's see what Ticketmaster do. Let's really see what Ticketmaster do. I will say, I guess they're focused on the compliance with the Better Online Tickets, the bots, as of 2016. The investigation was fueled by widespread public frustration. Yeah. So they're trying to see what's going on with these damn tickets. So I'm going to keep my eye on this for y'all with Ticketmaster with the lawsuit.
It's called money laundering.
I'm also going to keep my eye on what's going on with Vegas and their allegations. A lot of people, we just had one of the heads of, I think, MGM Grand stepped down and last week, and there was another one where a lady just took over that position for CEO of another hotel chain in Vegas. So it's a lot going on with these tickets, man. It's a lot going on with these hotels, basically these casinos, and I'm going to keep my eye on that for y'all. I'm gonna keep my eye on that for you guys and figure that out. But on to the Canelo, I wasn't here to tell you guys, but a lot of people now, I am hearing that there are discussions for a rematch versus Canelo and Bud. Do we want to see it, Upper in chat? Would y'all want to see a rematch of that? What do y'all think?
I'll watch it.
Okay. I don't think so for me. I think Bud, again, he had enough time to sit down, analyze. He was comfortable. Canelo been fighting, and Bud just been sitting there waiting for him, and got him. And so,
I think Canelo comes back on Snap.
Oh Lord Jesus! Now a lot of people are saying they're calling cap because, or a lot of people are questioning this fight. So as we know, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Aiden Ross. Aiden Ross is like this big.
We don't talk about that. You remember that Duke Dennis meme where he was like, "No, boy, no, hell no." You know, a lot of people using that Duke Dennis where he be saying that shit.
Mm-hmm.
That came from an Aiden Ross stream. His homeboy was in some shorts, and he was sitting there doing bench press. And Aiden Ross came out there in his boxes and sat right down that man's junk.
Okay. Well, Aiden Ross got on live television. I didn't know about that. I don't watch him, but he got on live and during the fight and before the lines closed, there's a video of him getting a call. He bet $1 million on Canelo. And then he got up saying, "I can't say anything, but I got one of those calls." And he was able to switch his bet over to Bud Crawford. And Crawford ended up winning the fight. So a lot of people are saying, whoa, wait a minute. How was this known prior to the fight? And who warned him on that call? Now, this has since went viral. Got a lot of boxing folks talking about it. To be honest with you, I don't know. Because look, Turkey, before the fight was revealed, before the fight occurred, Turkey informed the public that Canelo had just signed a $100 million contract. Who remembers that? And that, you know, Crawford was a part of that deal. And of course, he has the other 2 fights lined up because he only has 2 fights left with Turkey Al-Sheikh. And so a lot of people are saying, you know, where does Canelo go from here now that he's beltless? I mean, he got the money. First of all, I just want to let y'all know, a lot of people that's like crapping on Canelo. Canelo is on a yacht overseas. He don't care. Canelo got his money and bounced. Come on up. We don't want to see it. We don't want to see it, best friend. And to me, Canelo has lost before, and that has done nothing to his fan base. He's gonna come back. I have no doubt in my mind that Canelo will be back. A lot of people are calling him bums and saying that it's time for him to retire. For me, for what? Canelo was Canelo. You feel me? Like Canelo is he's gonna be back.
That's why I say people don't understand fighters, and fighters go out there and fight and then they do this. But look at this key real quick. This is Duke Dennis.
Oh my God.
I need to hit the gym, low key. Ain't no fucking way, boy. I want to beat this motherfucking ass, boy. Ain't no, boy. What the?
That's what that mean. That's where that sound come from right there. That bullshit right there. That's why I don't watch Aiden Ross.
So, so what ended up? So
Duke said, "Fucking no, I beat that nigga." Hey, that shit right there make you fucking nigga up right there, Keith. If I'm sitting, and you really can't do shit because you got the weights in your motherfucking head. So if you fuck up, you better drop them weights on your neck and shit. Like what the fuck? I toss them weights quick as hell, nigga. You about to get fucked around, beat the shit out of your ass. But that's what these soy latte boys are doing out here, Keith. This is what they do.
So look, Upper. So with all that being said, best friend in chat, and somebody gave him the call to switch his $1 million bet from Canelo to Bud Crawford before the fight started.
Did Martha Stewart get locked up for some shit like that?
It's a bet though, Upper.
Inside trading.
They sure did get my girl Martha. So there should be, there might be a rematch. Basically, I said all that to say there might be a rematch for Bud versus Canelo. As far as the conspiracy theories go surrounding this, who he got the call from, how did he know, how did they know, I'm not sure. But what I do know is that Canelo got $100 million contract. And I just want to say,
it was a 4-fight deal for $150 some million. No, it was like 4 fights for something, but he done did 3 of the fights already.
So no, he only did 2.
No, remember Berlanga was the first one.
Berlanga was with PBC, best friend.
No, I thought it was with the I thought that was one of the Turkey fight. It had Rider Season on the card. Remember Turkey rolled with the Rider Season on that one.
I think it was still PBC because he only got 2 more fights left. He got Hamza Sherez and whoever.
I thought Hamza Sherez was the last one.
No, I heard that they were trying to get that one for May of next year for Cinco de Mayo weekend.
Oh, so shout out to my brother. Shout out to my brother Oakland LDTV in the cash out with the 5-piece chicken McNuggets.
I don't know. That is weird. I'm not gonna lie. That was weird. He got that phone call to change his bet. At the end of the day, though, I felt like Canelo, he performed like he did against, like he always do. And Canelo and Bud Crawford outperformed him. That's why I've been picking
I don't
Bud.
think he didn't perform like he did in the Charlo fight. Like Canelo has been falling off each fight though. Like he should have stopped Jaime Munguia. He should have stopped Berlanga. Like the old Canelo would have stopped Berlanga, would have stopped Jaime Munguia, would have stopped John Ryder. And them. Canelo's been falling off.
Okay.
And William Skull wouldn't have made it past 6 rounds with the old Canelo.
Okay. Okay. Well, Upper, we have a new 3-division champ. So where does Bud go from here? Does he rematch Canelo and ride off into the sunset, or he just rides?
I heard about him fighting Akunoli.
That's a stupid fight.
Why?
Lawrence Akoli?
Nah, Akunoli, Janabek.
I want Janabek and Laura. He gotta wait.
They was talking about Bud going to 160 and being 4-time. You see his shirt said 4 times undisputed. Bud's shirt said 4 times undisputed. Somebody said that, but they was thinking about Bud versus Janabek for them belts, and then all he had to do is fight Adamas or Laura. Have Laura and Adamas fight each other, and Bud go down there. He can challenge one of them for the, because he'd beat Janabek. You know, how they beat Janabek, then you know he fight either Laura. That'd be him and Laura for the belt. That'd be nice. I wouldn't mind watching Bud versus Laura.
That'd be a good fight. I mean, but he beats all those guys though, Upper.
I don't think he beats.
No competition there.
I don't think Bud just beats Erislandy Laura. Erislandy Laura did Canelo when Canelo was fresh, and Laura done found power up there at 160. Plus, Laura is still an incredible fighter. Laura is the Cuban school of boxing now. Don't sleep on Laura now. Canelo didn't, and they had to rob that man.
But would you want, Upper? If I'm in Bud position, I would just ride off into the sunset. Ain't no point. What else does Bud have to prove? For me, ain't no point.
Bud trying to do the same thing that Floyd did. You remember Floyd didn't start getting paper to the end of his career. And then Floyd tried to maximize all the paper that he missed on them first 40 fights with the last 10. You feel me? Bud ain't been getting paper since that Earl Spence fight, then the Canelo fight. Like Bud trying to get his paper together because he know the next generation ain't gonna be able to do it. So he gotta make Rockefeller money to set up the generations. You know, he's a staple in his family. Like, don't you know a person with generational wealth has just moved their family out the poverty into the damn black excellence? Like, people do that.
Okay. Well, speaking of Floyd, Bomac has came out and said that Bud Crawford is better than Floyd. There's no competition. What do you think? That's how we'll land this plane. Is Bud Crawford
in that prime? Floyd beats the shit out of Bud at 135, at 140, at 147. The best chance Bud to have against Floyd is at 152. And but we talk about Floyd in his prime. In his prime, Floyd mashed the gas on that nigga. It'd be pretty boy all day. Because I'm going to tell you, in his prime, Bud ain't beating Sugar Shane Mosley. In his prime, Bud ain't beating Zab Judah. I'm sorry, it just won't happen. Floyd had everything.
Okay. Kayla Plant. Yeah, Canelo lost when their mate was pregnant. The Bud buddies are now saying Bud can beat David Benavidez.
Hell, Bud's trainer didn't even want him to fight Pacquiao. Pacquiao was 40 years old. Remember? Bomac pulled out of that shit. So come on, man. Floyd fought that nigga at the height of his career. So nah.
So he's one of the top, but he's just not over Floyd Mayweather. Got it.
I got Bud as one of the all-time greatest accolade fighters ever. But as far as skills, I don't have him up there. Like accolades, he moved very strategic. And he got accolades that motherfuckers have never achieved in boxing. But is he better than Roy Jones? No. Is he better than Floyd Mayweather? No. Is he better than Sugar Ray Leonard? Fuck no. Is he better than Sugar Ray Robinson? Technically, yeah. I would think so, because like I said, Sugar Ray Robinson ain't as good as everybody think if you go back and watch. He fought a lot of people that wasn't shit. But he did fight. I'm just being honest. He ducked them boys in Chicago, the Murderers Row. He ducked them boys. He ducked all of them. Charlie Burley, all of them. He ducked all of them. Them boys are so bad. The only people that beat the Murderers Row was them. They beat each other. Nobody else outside of that could beat them boys.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
well,
Henry Armstrong and them.
There's a lot of people that has put Bud on the boxing Mount Rushmore with.
I said accolades. Yeah, can't deny his accolades.
I'm talking about just overall greatness. So they have it like Muhammad Ali, Jack Johnson, Bud Crawford, Floyd Mayweather, stuff like that. And I'm just like, okay, interesting. So this is interesting. I wanted to bring that, that to you guys' attention. I'm happy for Bud. I picked Bud to beat Canelo. I didn't know how he was going to do it, but I just felt like if anybody can do it, it'd be him. And I guess there was some truth to when they were saying that Boots, was putting hands and feet on him in sparring. It's just that type of style. You know what I'm saying? That'll give him problems. But guess what? A lot of them will beat Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Hell, I think that if the roles were switching, it was EJ up there. I think EJ would beat Canelo. So I think Boots. I mean, there's a couple of fighters I think that style would give Canelo fits in the ring. And we saw that over Saturday. So I want to say, because I wasn't here to say it, but I want to say congratulations to Bud Crawford, 3 times undisputed, the first to ever do that in the four belt era. Put on a masterclass performance. The main question I had, as I've always said, I just don't know how he'll stand in the pocket and trade with Canelo. And boy, did I see it in what was that, the 7th round, I think it was, where Bud was trading. Was it the 8th? One of those 2 rounds, he was trading with Canelo. And I said, my goodness, I couldn't believe it. But by that time, Canelo was tired. You could tell he was winded and everything. That style, man, what he was able to do, keep him at bay. Then once you get him where you pepper him up real good, you put the game plan to action. And as always, Bo Magnum put together a hell of a game plan for Canelo. And I stand on it, what I've been saying for the past couple months. Canelo should have fought Jake Paul. He should have took that Jake Paul fight and then went after everyone. He should have never pulled out of that Jake Paul fight. He should have never pulled that out, because now he's got to go get that back. And for the first time in years, we watched Canelo walk away without any belts. Can you guys believe that? For the first time, Upper, In what, 10 years maybe? No, about 5 years maybe?
What
Canelo
about
left
5 years?
the ring
Huh?
the first time in about, what, 5 or 6 years? No. That Canelo left the ring without any belts. Can you believe Canelo Alvarez? Yeah, he got 100 million. He got the money and left the belts. Like, can y'all really think about this?
Well, he got
He
his
just,
belts back at the end of the night, though, because each belt is customized. You got to pay for your own belt, so they got to always give you a belt back at the end of the night.
but I'm talking about he's no longer the champion, best friend.
Oh, you think he gives a fuck? His bank account says he's winning.
I know, but I'm just saying, can we believe that at 168, Bud Crawford is the undisputed champion, and Canelo Alvarez, I'm looking at it right now, the rankings, is nowhere to be found. And when is the last time Canelo has not been a champion? Best friend. Even when he lost to Bivol.
Since 152.
How long ago was that? Like what? Well, 6.
You got to look up the Austin. You got to look up the Austin Trout fight.
Like, wow.
Matter of fact, the last time he didn't have a belt was before he fought Floyd, because he won it versus Austin Trout.
But I'm just saying, like, I would have never thought, ever since, like, I've been watching Canelo for so long, I've always seen a belt on that man's shoulder. I've always known him to be the top dog.
And anytime he comes to the ring, you still gonna see a shitload of belts, because he's gonna have his people carry his belts.
But that's just so crazy to me, best friend. Like, wow. He should have went with that Jake Paul fight. I said it once. I said it several times. I'm going to say it again. But I get it. He went with the money. His bank account, lovely. My boy is overseas. He got his baby. You feel me? He just had a newborn. He got his wife and everything. Shoot, at the end of the day, they don't want for nothing. But definitely, as far as rankings of what occurred this year, even though I picked Bud Crawford to win, this is still, in the grand scheme of things, one of the biggest shocking moments of 2025. I don't think that Canelo, I don't think that this will be topped unless shoot. I don't know. I don't know if this will be. I think this is like damn, because what else could happen? What, Yard beat Benavidez? That would be a shocker. Or now that'd be the major upset if Yard was to beat Benavidez, or Conor Benn beats Chris Eubank. Maybe that would be on that level, kind of. But the person that Canelo has been for years, and the top dog and the belts and everything else, I just watched, one of the greatest Mexican fighters leave the ring without any belts. I never thought I would see that day. And he took it well. And I think that bank account hit his dang home. I mean, the money hit his bank account. And he was like, all right, y'all, peace. You feel me? Never got tired, didn't break a sweat, wasn't drained. Them snack pellets was worth it, Lord. Yard is below trash. I'm just saying, like, what can top this moment? Because it's not about him getting beat, it's how he got beat. Like, I was talking to Upper when the fight was going on, and by the third round, I told Up, Bud got it, it's over with. I saw it. Right in field, like right there in prime. I saw it. Now, I was scoring it. I have an argument for 8-4 or 7-5. I do have that, and Upper knows that, because me and Upper was scoring it in real time. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like he got dog walked. It was how he did it, though. Like, did my eyes deceive me in which I watched Bud Crawford hurt Canelo? Like, what, twice? I mean, it was how he did it. Like, my goodness, bro. My goodness. Jake stops Tank. I said he was getting knocked out, Malik. I said I'm going to the fight to watch Tank Davis get knocked out. I've been said that. You can ask anybody. I knew that. I know that's coming. That's my boy. I'm still gonna support, like with my fighters, I still support him. I'm gonna be like, Tank, get up. We'll be back next year. You know what I'm saying? It's F Jake Paul to the fullest.
Yeah, EB. I seen when they first came out and everything, and after that first round, I said, yeah, Bud about to win this one. I said Canelo didn't even look the same. He didn't even look. He didn't. You could tell from the beginning of the fight who gonna win that goddamn fight. You could look at the fight and just be like, you know what? That nigga just ain't got the same thing. And then I started thinking them body shots would work. And when I see them body shots that work, I said, yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, so I'm just, man, I don't think it's that shit. Canelo has always struggled with boxers. Only advantage for being at the division longer. I think it's shocking because it's the way he did it. I don't think I've watched some else. Maybe outside an argument could be made with Bivol. But the last person who dominated Canelo was Floyd Mayweather. I think we can all agree on that. And for me to see that again in a part 2 with Bud Crawford being, I mean, hell, he was bigger than Canelo. You feel me? Like, he was bigger than Canelo in that ring. So, man, I think for me though, Jupe, I think what it is, Queen, is that I never thought I'd see the day in which Canelo will walk up out of even though I picked Bud to win, I didn't think I was going to see Canelo without any belts. I was like, damn, my boy Bud moves up 2 weight classes, 54, 60, 68, 3. Moves up 3 weight classes, dominates Canelo, takes his belts, and leave. And if you are in the Nebraska area, he will be having a parade, I think next week sometime. If you're in Nebraska. Them silk pajamas that made Canelo too comfortable. Maybe. Snack is a hell of a drug. I would have been shocked at a knockout. Other than that, Canelo has been outboxed. Yeah, but it was just the way he did it, Juke, for me. And the fact that I seen my boy leave out without any belts. I have a lot of, you know what I'm saying? I may cuss and fuss at Canelo at times, but I never deny what this man has brought to the sport of boxing. Being one of the, one thing about it, when it's all said and done, Canelo is a first ballot Hall of Famer. He will be known as one of the greatest to ever do it, bar none. I don't give a damn what race you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, Canelo will always be in that conversation. But it's just like, dang, I just watched, somebody I've been watching, Canelo been boxing since he was 17 months old. Professionally. He came out knocking out the doctors. You feel me? And damn, got my boy belts and everything. Like, woo. It was tough to watch, y'all. I picked Bud, but godly. Never let him get his offense going. Every time he came in, blasted him and kept him off with rhythm and schedule. Exactly, Rod. Exactly. Like, good God almighty, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? But again, I don't want that to take away from anything that I seen what Bud Crawford did. He fought a very patient. He fought a very counter-punching ability. If I can say this, I have Bud probably ranked top 10. I got to figure out in which number, but definitely top 10 of counter-punching of all time. Counter-punching was there. Feet was there. Man, just it was a masterful performance. It was a very good performance. And you know what? He didn't have to do too much. That was so crazy. Thank you, no evidence. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really did a good job. So, regardless of how Canelo looked and everything, there's no excuses. The better man won. I'm proud of Bud Crawford. 3 times undisputed, something that has not been done in the 4 belt era. As far as the comparison go between Floyd and Bud Crawford, I've had the opportunity to watch both of them fight, and I will have to tell y'all that for me, and y'all know I put Sweet Pea up there. I'm a huge Sweet Pea fan. Pernell Whitaker. It's that's one of my goats, right? But for me, skill for skill, pound for pound, Nobody comes close to Floyd Mayweather yet. Do we have some that can be up there? Yes, I feel as though if they can continue to move Abdullah Mason the way that they should, I got Abdullah up next. There's a lot of people there. Scooter, there's that young gentleman who won the bronze medal. Was it the silver? He's new. There's a lot of these fighters that are really good, skill for skill. You know what I'm saying? But as far as right now go, the comparison between Floyd and Bud, I always got Floyd. I always got Floyd. Bud was on one. Yeah, EB. Not in this era. I mean, yeah. The next shocker will be when Clark Kent takes off his glasses, turns into Superman. Bud and beat David Benavidez. Now, if Bud beat David Benavidez, boy, look. If Bud beats David Benavidez, it's the problem, y'all. I'm calling it. Mayweather, Bud, Tank, Marquez, Ali, James, Tony, Willie Pep, some of the best counterpunchers ever. Exactly. Like, that's why I'm looking at it as far as skill for skill counterpunching. I got Bud up there, though. I got definitely Bud up there with the counterpunching. With Dave, I don't know. I don't know if Bud should take that fight with David Benavidez. I don't think so. At his speed and coming off of multiple fight good performance, Canelo has not looked great. Yeah. Bud beat the better version of Canelo. I don't think so, because that was one of my things, Opulent, was with William Scope. Go back and look at that William Scope fight and look at what Bud did. It's a lot of similarities from what Bud did that William Scope did. It's like they got him on already. You feel me? Like, I think the blueprint to Canelo was done. That's what I'm saying. I don't know where Canelo goes from here. I never thought I would ever not see his name on the rankings. Benavidez is too big at 6'2", and Rehydrate is close to 200. That might be too much for Bud. Well, y'all know how Turkey get down. Turkey wanted to throw everybody. Bud ran around. Yeah, he did. Like I said, like, there's some similarities from what Bud and William Scope did, except for at the end of it, Bud was able to put on more offense. Canelo had tired down. I don't think that Bud beat a better version of Canelo, the one that Floyd fought. No, I don't. I think that Floyd. I think that Bud studied Floyd Mayweather and William Scope and Bivol for this fight. I'm not gonna lie, or his team did. I think they broke Canelo down with those 3 fights. I wouldn't be surprised. Even Laura, hell, an argument could be made for the Laura fight. You see something that you were right in like 5 fights. You see something I don't see. What you mean, EB? What you mean, EB? What do you mean? In what 5 fights, EB? What I do? Bud Cousins was on a YouTube channel talking about if they get Benavidez to move down to 160 and 168, Bud beats Benavidez. I will say this: what will kind of, what I'd be worried about for Benavidez versus Bud is Benavidez feet and his I'm gonna just put it out there. If Bud beats Benavidez, it's because Benavidez is too slow. That's what I see. I think there are some things that Bud could capitalize off of Benavidez. That would be crazy, bro. Bud just fought a 20-year veteran. Canelo may only be 35, but he's been doing this longer than exactly B-Dog. That's why I said I'm never gonna talk down. This disrespect that people are showing Canelo is ridiculous. Like, I know we all wanted him to fight Benavidez, but golly, like, come on, man. We not finna act like Canelo ain't Canelo now. I never say that. Like, I think people are being a tad bit unfair to Canelo. But I am happy for Bud. I'm proud for Bud. That's how you do it. And if I'm Bud Crawford, right off and say nothing else for you to prove, friend. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just something not genuine about this. 2 cents, we gonna talk, Queen, because like I said, that situation, I ain't gonna say it. I ain't never heard someone with close to 40 fights called green. Well, they said that about Jaime Juke. I have Jaime Munguia. They said that about Jaime. What's that one dude? Who always calling out Tank and Shakur Num, and he just got knocked down. He was like he got like 30 some fights. Shoot, I forget his name. God darn it. He down there with Tank Num though. Always talking his mouth, but he got a lot of fights and was saying that he ready for all the comp. They scared of him. I heard Jaime was protected, not green. Well, I still call him green though, because if you protected, you know what I'm saying? Like you green to me. Yeah, Zardo was one as well. Green, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of fights, really ain't fought nobody. Canelo has looked slow his last few fights. Yeah, Jude. That's what I'm saying. Like with Benavidez, I wonder if they were to try to make that fight with Tank with Bud versus Benavidez. Gee, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think what I've seen with Benavidez over the years, even though Benavidez is a dog, he's definitely pound for pound. If he's not on your pound for pound list, you got a problem. They doing everything they can to protect them boys up that 175 from Benavidez. That's why I give David Morrell all his props, because at least he got up in there with him. You can't even get Bivol and them to speak his name. They like, hell no. You feel me? But what I see with Benavidez is might be a little. I got Benavidez. I would favor Benavidez over Bud Crawford, but I could see where Bud can take advantage of Benavidez, and one of them would be Benavidez pace. I'm not gonna lie. Canelo was protected by Oscar. Also, a bunch of fights like Munguia.
Benavidez would be the only person that Bud fight that has a reach advantage over him. See, Bud's always had a reach advantage. And how the hell did his reach go from 72 to 76? Did you see that shit?
What you mean?
They had his reach at 76 for the Canelo fight.
They did?
His reach was 76 inches. Yes. I was like, how the fuck did he go from 72 to 76? Like he gained 4 inches. Go back and look. He gained 4 inches on his reach. I was like, damn. Snack is a bad motherfucker. Give you 4 inches of reach.
Maybe they just been measuring it wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, all right. Hey, Rod Walker, for the damn fight, though, it had Bud for 76 inches in reach.
Well, again, congratulations are in order to Canelo Alvarez. I'm going to keep my eye on what's going to come next. Until then, he is chillaxing.
And plus, they can't say Canelo was green when he fought Floyd. Him and Floyd had the same amount of fights. They both had 41 fights, 41 victories. And Canelo was already a champion before he fought Floyd. So, yeah, no.
Okay, I feel you with that. But that's all I got for you guys today. UP, you got anything else?
What the fuck is our murder story at?
I'm sorry. My brother has a football game, so I just got.
I knew it. I knew it was gonna be some bullshit.
I'm going to I promise you guys, I'm gonna bring my crime stories. But
Back on
these
that
kids
bullshit.
and
Back
they
on that
football,
bullshit again. Back on that
these kids with
bullshit.
their
Back
games.
on
I
that
mean, my
bullshit
brother,
again.
everybody got a game, and I gotta do so much stuff. So I gotta go to his game right now. So I'm sorry, but I will definitely be back with my crime story. I got y'all, I promise. Because we gotta talk about the serial killer that was just executed.
Back on that bullshit again.
I'm sorry.
But peace and blessings. I'm glad you came today, best friend. Peace and blessings to everybody out there. Thank you for everybody that saluted, support, everything. Hit the like button, everything. Salute to everybody. And we'll see y'all next week.
Thank you guys for showing up and showing out. For those that is looking for some boxing fights, we got Oscar Collazo fighting this weekend. It's a couple fights that's going down. Gabriela Fundora defends her title. I could have put those cards together, but y'all already know. Gabriela Fundora for the stoppage. Brandon Moore versus DeAndre Savage is on that, also. So couple fights this weekend. I'll be sure to talk about on Monday when we discuss everything. But I am very happy to see you guys. Always love. Thank y'all so much. Shout out to Upper, his beautiful wife and family. Shout out to the queens that was in here heavy today. Everyone from Juke to Raina, 2 Cents, Ashley's Corner, everybody, Foxy Brown, Miss Joette. Thank y'all, queen. Shout out to my boys in the building. No Evidence. Big Bob was here. Rob Walker was here. Opulent LDTV. Thank you guys so much. Brian, the king of the chat. I didn't see my boy All Things, but shout out to my right hand. Shout out to B-Dog in the building. Salute to everybody. Thank you guys. If I missed you, y'all already know. I apologize. Rick Timms in the building. The Bears, we gonna get our stuff together. Don't worry. We gonna get our act right on. And as always, I'm out.
They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Trying to catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more.
His brain's gone, nigga.
It be exciting when I get to strike. And guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fight.
We really hit it, nigga.
We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hitters, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. How about I leave them holding like the Bible? AR-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals.
Break that shit down, nigga.
AK to anybody, kill him. Hop out, get the drilling and spilling. Stay on .62, gon' split him. FN, that's for any fuck nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eating bullet for dinner.
5.0, eat him up, eat him up.
SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple ops, Draco. I got them all, you don't want no. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get this pussy, leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding.
Y'all know what the fuck going on around here, nigga. Y'all nigga keep talking about you want smoke. You can't catch me on social media, my nigga. I'm in the street with it, you dig what I'm saying? Nigga know they gotta kill me or die, nigga. Fuck you mean? Talking about smoke, and we still living in the same bitch. No sir. You don't got smoke with me, baby. You'd have been there, huh? G-Stack, bitch. Whatever I fuck up, Tom gon' fix it, nigga. Y'all know.